cleaned up fully, but they're not. So no, babe, I need. I don't want to show you cleaning off poop, but someone got a little messy. Oh, but he took a big poo poo. What a big poo poo! Did so good. Let me see. All right, here's what I'm gonna have you do. You're gonna run him under warm water. Give me those two. Go take him and put him in the sink. Run him under warm water. Yeah, you take him, and I'll take the girls. Come here, ladies. Come here. Axel, no. Not only no, but fuck no. Get down. So.
Oh, warm water can't be in this thing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a little bowl. So these girls, which was found yesterday, they are all from the same litter. They are not as happy about being in human hands. I know. They've got full bellies. The girls haven't made as much of a mess of themselves as little boy has. I know, baby. I know. So, look at these precious little beans. Look at these girls. They're so cute. We thought they were clean. Turns out, still not all that clean. And but look at how gorgeous her patterns are. How beautiful. And tiny little bean babies. These two, usually I'm gonna have to huddle in my shirt because they try to escape. They are escapes. No. You need to stay huddled up in the shirt, girlies. Their brother shit himself after we finished everything. You got him all dried off, babe?
I'm working on him now.
So, we thought that we were going to skip kitten season this year because Sinbad was our only kitten last year. And so we thought we lucked out. Now this one, these two are not as keen on it yet. He is all red cat energy. Thank you, Aaron. He doesn't like getting washed though. And they respond if you see they just got a lot more active. They can hear him yelling, and they don't like it. I know, girls. I know. This one's got a little bit of an eye problem. And oh, she's shaking. Oh, it's okay. So they hear their brother in distress and they want to join.
Not happy.
Oh, no, he shouldn't be. He's in the bath. No. Oh, he's really, I don't know if you guys can hear that. He's really not happy right now. It's a very good thing he's pooping. So we think that mom, right, kangaroo mom activated. So, I know, baby. We know that the mom is around, but I think she was having a hard time feeding them. Oh, you can hear him. We think that the mom had a hard time feeding them because this is the first poop I've seen come out of him. He was doing pee-pees just fine. This is his first poop, very healthy poop, but he just got it stuck on his booty because he's still, they're 5 weeks old. You can see there, if you look at the little black girl, see her eyes are just turning. You can see her eyes are just turning green. I know. It's okay. And I know, bud. I know. It's okay. I know. He's like, Mom, what did she do to me? I know, bud. Oh, honey. Yeah, you're doing gentle, right? Don't pull too much.
Well, some of that I need to pull a little bit because.
Hey, why don't you trade? You take the girls, and I'll take him. Hi, bud. Hi, buddy. It's okay. Here. So hold them really right there for a minute. and just let him settle in you. So Axel, for fuck's sake, I love you, but get down. Kittens are not for you.
That's probably the best I can clean him.
I know. He's going to have to clean himself anyway. So, if any of you haven't heard, this is the man that started, look at that precious little face. Look at him. Notice he calmed down when he saw me. He bonded to me pretty damn quick. And baby, I know. Such a good little boy. He is so cute. Look at his beautiful little cloud patterns. His sister has the same ones. How you can tell it's a boy is right there. You can see his little dingle starting. You know, you're going to get your tail. You're going to get that tail. I know. He is so much personality. He is a very happy boy. I know. And so he's in orange trouble. Oh, yeah. He is all the trouble. Very sweet boy, though. Axel definitely wants to join. Yeah, the girls are, they're going to take a few days. They're higher anxiety than he is. He's all red cat energy.
No, you're right here. I don't know. Get back in there.
Yeah, what you do? See, he loves attention. Oh, thank you, James. The cats are mostly being nice. I cannot name, the only one I can for certain, actually two of them I can name because I don't care at this point keeping them. But one of them I can't name, it's going to somebody else. Look at how cute he is. But I pick names on personality, so they have to kind of tell me their names. Come here, baby girl. I know. Come here, baby. Come here. Here's your brother, see? Yeah. All right, let me see the other girl. Let's see if this works. Now, if all three of them are together, usually they're quite happy then. Just this is all the cuteness in my house right now. Look at all of this. Just boy. Just look at this preciousness, guys. Look at them and look how beautiful. The stripes are the ones that I'm keeping. Look how cute they are. Just look at these beautiful patterns. Little black and white girl, though. She ain't happy. Hi, baby boy. Hi, little girl. So the reason why I put my face on them a lot, guys, is because that's what mother cats do. And I'm trying to imitate what a mother cat would do. You're a little stuck up, though, baby. You're going to need to poop soon. I know. We're all looking for escape here. Put the girls back for now. He's much more happy getting attention. So the girls are going to go back in the crate. They've had a bit of a tumultuous thing because Loki. Listen, if there's one thing I love, it's kittens. Oh, my God. I find kittens to be so easy. And I've found that I have a weakness for red boys. Well, red kitties, plain and simple. But he is just... We've got to figure out his personality. Then they climb your leg in the kitchen. Well, they see I can't do that because of the dogs. So specifically Orion, plus the older cats, plus Calliope. So I have to be careful right now because, there's a couple of things I got to do. I have to get vaccinations. There's a whole process. When you have the amount of animals that I've got, there's a whole... you're so cute. Look at your baby boy. There's a whole process to this. If someone doesn't love kittens, they don't need to exist. Damn, after 40. I know your back end's a little cold because we had to wash off the poo-poos. Look at how happy this little child is, though. He is just a happy cat. He loves this. He's like, all right, I got enough pets I want to explore. And that's the problem. He likes to go into little holes. He's trying to, so right in front of me is my TV. And he is trying to see what's going on underneath the hole in the TV. And you can't do that. You can't do that, sir. That is a no. Looks like a Jamie. I'm not naming him Jamie. We'll figure out what to name him, though. Yes, we will. You're not going in there, though. All right. He's so bad. All right, sir, you cannot go there. No. All right, he is going to say bye-bye because he's going to go with his sisters back into the crate. He has got the most cute little Tobies. They all do. They're beautiful kittens. The mom is a Siamese. Couldn't catch her. She ensured she was unable to be reached. So I'm trying to get a rescue out here with a trap so we can get her spayed. That's the plan. I would like to keep the population of cats that we have in the neighborhood, but I would at least like to get them all fixed. Because they've been around the neighborhood for a while, but we're finding more and more, you know? The cat distribution system has spoken, right? I wish it would speak in my direction. It speaks in my direction an awful lot. All right, make sure the carabiners are on there, babe. And the reason why I say that is, so, you see now Mr. Nosy, he smells them, but he doesn't know where they are. So, the reason I talk about the carabiners is because the other day, first night we got little orange boy, he broke out of the crate and dropped 6 feet. 6 feet. He looks like a Trump to me. I don't know. I know a Donald, too. I am not sure what I'm going to name him. He has got a very sweet personality. He is actually much more like Bastion, which is odd. But I'm not going to be like, because everyone, when I got Sinbad, was like, oh, name him Bastion, too. I'm like, that is not only terrible, it is wrong. Right, because I have the cages triple stacked. So I have the kitten's cage on the bottom, and I have then Athena's cage, and then I have the kitten cage. It's just this one. I know you smell them. I know you can smell them. Name the orange one to Marmalade. I try to do human-like names. I don't know. It's going to be a minute before I know his name. Just like with Sinbad, there was... Oh, babe, can you bring me a wet wipe? I thought I cleaned my hand fully, but I did not. I got the tiniest bit on my nail. But anyway, so I was up because he was very upsetty spaghetti for most of that first night. And Tangerine. See, I don't do those kinds of names. They're cute for other people's cats. I'm not trying to be fresh when I say it. But if you haven't noticed, I try to pick more... I don't know how to put it. You should do Santa, Oswald, and Manny. I can't. Don't worry. I will think of the perfect name for him. I don't know when, but there's 2 girls and 1 boy. And so I got to figure out what's going to fit it. Because I go by their personalities. Hi, Breen. Got to go by personality. Cat will tell you. You know what I'm saying? The cat will let you know. But how is everyone doing today? Again, I'm sorry I was late, but I had a valid reason. Just like last night. Clifford? No. He's not an old drunk. Name him Gothics. That's a hell no. That's not just a no. That's a hell no. Betting he's a Harley. But I already have a Hendrix. It'd be weird to have a Harley and a Hendrix. Gotta be, hi, Hendrix. Who speak of the devil? I know, I put my lotion on and you hate it. You had to care for kittens, so it's okay. Good, had the last bit of a fence put in, and now the yard work is done. Fantastic, Fluffy Paws. Choco, you missed the kittens. They're gone. They're back in the crate now. Yeah, if you named him Sponge, it could be Choco's favorite cat. Oh, congrats. The exam went well. Great. I'm going to think about it. There's a lot of, hey, Big T. Again, guys, remember I told you all last night. It's going to happen tomorrow night. I'm going to be on Big T's stream, 7 o'clock EST. T, you got to send me the link so I can make the announcements on my stories. But anyways, what was I going to look up? There was something. I know what I was going to look up. I know what I got to get. We have to get the list for the next prompt. Where is it? As you guys can see, since I'm on day 4 and it is May 16th, you see I'm keeping up so well. I'm keeping up so well. It's gonna be exciting. This is the first time I'm going on with a fellow anti-Bopo person, so I'm kind of excited about that. Call one of them rascal. I use that phrase for everyone. Like the thing is, I have to be very careful. It's smoky where I live. Why is it smoky? Is there a fire going on? See, cause I have to be careful, guys, because I also have to make sure whatever name I use is not something that I would yell at another one of my animals. Like, you fucking rascal or something like that. Flynn, now I was thinking of maybe a Fergus or a Flynn. Torben does sound kind of cool. And I'm gonna, you know, you're pro body positivity, but not the way that they do it. You're the right kind of body positive because you're trying to positively get rid of all that bad stuff. So you're what real Bopo is. I love it. I'm pro Bopo. Can't do that to me. But yeah, it's the first time I'm going live with someone like that. Fritz. Ooh, that's a cute one too. He's definitely not that like exotic and mysteriousness. That's a bit of a, let's just say that's a hell no. Captain Fluffy Paws. Hell no. Fiona, for a boy. That's a man. I think it's from a forest fire from the north of the province. Ooh, be careful, girl. Undersea stars. Maybe for the girl, not Mr. Ginger. I'm gonna think it over. I gotta compile the names that I think are gonna work best for the kitties. I'm excited for it though. Little girl, she hasn't really shown much of her. Speaking of Boop, OMG, did you see that? There's a hot trans video reading comments from a fat trans calling himself a 10. That's Fat Sapphic Bro. We all know about Fat Sapphic Bro. She crazy. Not only is she crazy, she's a bully. Massive bully at that. Like, I will never forget when I saw one of the first videos I saw of Fat Sapphic Bro. She was saying, like, if you get weight loss surgery, that is an abomination. It's wrong, and here's why it's fat phobic. It's because it's not natural. Are you ready for this, guys? She said, doing that goes against nature. And I sat there and I thought for about 0.2 seconds, and I was like, you literally are trans. You believe in top and bottom surgery and hormone replacement. And because she said getting bariatric surgery was wrong because you were changing the look of your body for a desired appearance. And I was like, these jokes write themselves. You can't make this up. You can't make this up. And they're like, it's not for your health. It's because mentally you want an image that isn't attainable. I'm like, how do you say that? How do you say that unironically? How do you say that and mean it? I don't It was some guy who calls out Al Weezy is also trans. And Al Weezy just went on that podcast, the whatever podcast. Extreme cognitive dissonance. Exactly. Extreme. Like, you're going to sit there and tell other people the rules don't apply to you, but it applies to them. No. They don't think, they just talk right. Well, it's like, all right, so who watched Gothix's abortion? The reaction to, wait, what's going on? There's a lot, Chaco. But who listened to, so recently on Timcast, right? There was this guy who's pro-choice. And they were talking about the abortion topic. And he said that while morally he didn't think it was okay to, whatchamacallit, he didn't think it was okay to abort a 9-month-old baby. He said that it's the woman's right to do so. And then it never happens anyway, even though statistically it has at least happened a few times. And the fact that it is allowed at all, because the thing is, in many states where they allow it, they say that the medical reason can be mental health. So she can say the pregnancy is too stressful. I want to abort the pregnancy. And people see nothing wrong with that at this point. What's hilarious is I remember in 2008 being told, when I was anti-abortion then, as I've been anti-abortion my whole life, when I was told then, no one's ever going to want to abort an 8-month pregnancy. No one's ever going to want to abort a 9-month full-term baby. Oh yeah, and that failed abortions don't exist. That one threw me for a loop. Oh, that one threw me for don't exist? Don't exist? And he didn't even know how abortions were performed. Like, that's my thing. Here's my biggest issue. If you're going to support something, you need to know what the process is. So you want to support abortion, you better go and watch abortion videos. Go watch them. I want you to watch every kind of abortion there is. If you believe in certain procedures, if you believe in certain surgeries, and you think they're truly life-affirming and saving, then you better have the guts and the stomach to watch them be performed. And then you better have the guts and the stomach to listen to what happens to them afterwards. But people don't want to do that. That's too much accountability. That's too much of holding someone accountable for their choices and for what they defend. What do they think happens? Just snap their fingers? I guess so. So here's the thing, and Gothic made a very valid point, and so did Tim Pool. The whole entire idea is you're forcing a woman to give birth. Well, number one, the percentage of abortions that are caused by forceful pairing of a man and a woman. Put a friend after having one. The faces of the girls in the waiting room were right. I have a friend who said when she got one, if she had known what the procedure was, she wouldn't have done it. They took out pieces of her child and laid it next to her because that was the easiest way to do it. No, I realize what you meant, Janet. I realize what you meant. She literally watched pieces of her baby get yanked out of her and put on a little tiny gurney, the little table next to her. She said that she could see the organs, the body parts, everything. Yep. Abortion is not clean. Abortion is not pretty. A lot of times when they do an abortion, they are literally destroying your internals. Do you realize they put in a poison salt? The salt, one of the ones they do, which is absolutely disgusting, is they burn the baby with salt. And many children, they give birth early as a result. And so the child passes slowly. So when anybody gets mad at me for not being pro-abortion, I start detailing to them what an abortion entails. Go ahead and guilt me about that. Go look up the vacuum and the suction cup. Go look up the clamp. And then come back and tell me that I'm the heartless one. Please and thank you. That shit sounds hard. Yeah, imagine looking at it. I've seen these images since I was 12 years old. Because they made sure I knew exactly what it entailed. And you know what? It's not pretty. It's not empowering. Because they've got to scrape your internals to get everything out. Do you understand what that does to your uterus, ladies? They're scraping healthy skin. They are yanking something out before it is ready. And your body doesn't stop being pregnant because your body doesn't realize the baby is gone. So you still go through postpartum. Oh, you're not getting out of that easy. This Star Son talks all day. Right. I think when it comes to abortions, they need certain exceptions. The only exceptions that I honestly feel at this point, I need you to understand, the only ones that I accept at this point is non-viability of the baby or the mother. That's the only time, because I know of friends that were pregnant and didn't know they were pregnant, and they had to go through radiation, and it deformed the babies. And it was dangerous for her to carry them. A friend of mine in Texas was denied, had to go to another state for an ectopic. Yes, ectopic is a different thing entirely, because that is the number one. Ectopic pregnancies almost never make it to full term. On top of that, they can actually make you infertile because they are usually in the fallopian tubes, or they are sitting literally outside of the uterus, so the baby doesn't develop properly. And on top of that, they can explode your nether regions. They can cause internal bleeding in you, and the baby doesn't survive because there's not enough muscle around it to protect it. They wouldn't touch it because it had a heartbeat and she lost the tube. See, and I agree on that, because ectopic is literally deadly. My views on abortion have been a big awakening for me during the pandemic. Right. Because a lot of people just simply don't know, guys. They just don't know. People, I'm gonna be drawing for a minute so I can get something on paper. But when I tell you guys, what it comes down to is a lot of people truly have no idea what it actually entails to have an abortion. They think it's as simple as they no longer want the child. They yeetus the fetus. That's what they hear. They think it's so cute and so funny to have a rhyme and have no idea what it entails. And then this guy on Tim Pool said that he didn't find it right that if the baby survived and the mother never knew, to take the baby and save it. Let's say they want to block it, fine, but there has to be exceptions. There should be exceptions to every rule. Because if there are no exceptions, then it turns to something else. So I agree. I feel like you were going to draw what an abortion looks like. No, I'm not. No, I am not. I get very frustrated, guys. I get exceedingly frustrated with a lot of people. Because the problem is, in order to get through to people, I can't use my religious views. No voting, no fucking right. And even though that, yes, I feel my religious views play a part in it, because the thing is, it's a life. And someday, you have to go and talk to the big man and admit that you killed your child because it was inconvenient. Not because you would actually die. Not because there was something wrong with the child. Nothing like that. Oh, gee, that would be pretty funny if you did right. Oh my God. But then you have to go up and you have to tell the big man someday, you ended your child out of convenience. See, this is why I need a new phone, guys. The thing is fucking up. It is getting all kinds of fucked up. It's getting old, to say the least. But anyways, like I was saying, when it comes to that argument, saying that you wouldn't want a child to at least survive and without the mother knowing. It's funny how the guy was okay with abortion, but not okay with the mother that's drinking. Right. That was the best part, guys. So this man said, so Tim asked him, all right, fine. Well, how do you feel about a mom doing meth or cocaine while pregnant? He said, that's not right because she's intentionally trying to kill her child. Sir, did you forget what an abortion is? Did you forget how the process works? The child doesn't go on living in another plane of existence. It's just as painful and just as bad as the drug overdosing. I think a woman who is drinking or doing drugs while pregnant should be hospitalized until she gives birth. Right. Surfs was cringe. Bro, cognitive did over and over again, 100%. He aborted his logic. It was just like, when you hear that, it's when you learn that, again, I've used it in other videos. There is no war in Ba Sing Se. This is what it is. They don't know how to just, they don't know how to logic. Right, Aaron. Aaron's over on Twitch, by the way, guys, if you're wondering. That was just floored me. I forget if Placo has my sharp ears, but you know what? Today she's going to. She's the queen of the oceans. She can change however she wants. I could just check if I put her ears up in this last one. I did, okay. They don't have their own thoughts. They're brainwashed, right? Bots on Instagram are rampant. Oh my God, yeah, they really are. Every time I post anything on Instagram, bots just like immediately appear. What I find funny is on Twitter, all you have to do is type the right stuff and the bots immediately start showing up on your page. But yeah, guys, it's tragic. A lot of people really don't take into account what happens. They only think about the pain that they're feeling right now, and that is a lack of empathy. Like, when a lot of people are pro-abortion, in my opinion, I work from home. I'm glad you're on my... Oh, thank you, honey. A lot of people that are pro-abortion, they think they are empathetic, but they lack any empathy for the infant. Why? Because there's no way to put a face to it. It's something... Is it a public account thing? I don't know. NT War Machine is a very talented artist on Instagram as well, and they can attest to it. When you post something, anything, next thing you know, the first thing to comment is never one of your followers. It is always a bot. And what it is because these accounts, these people... Matt, you got my list, right? Yep. These accounts that these people have, like, who remembers the day that artist started spamming accounts? They paid for a bot to spam accounts telling people that they are autistic, so you should go and like their artwork. Who remembers that? Missed opportunity, you could have Rocky hard. Damn it, Janet. You are quite true. You are quite right on that, darling. You are quite right. But whatchamacallit? Yeah. They're the first things. And what they do is these art accounts, they're actually run by somebody, but what they'll do is they will buy these bots that will search certain hashtags. So the hashtag might be, I thought you were autistic, so I supported you. Damn it, James. She's making it twice, I remember, right? I had to block a bunch of keywords on my account in order to stop getting a bunch of comments, but now I'm getting tagged in bots doing scam and stories, right? It's the same name on Instagram, if I remember. It's NT War Machine on there as well, right? Because I remember the first time they commented on here, I was like, oh, they came over. Because I think, if I remember correctly, one, NT War Machine reminded me that they were a woman, if I remember correctly. And two, NT War Machine, we first started talking, or rather following each other on Instagram, I want to say through like a support chain. Because I remember seeing their artwork, and I want to say I followed them, and then I started seeing them. You're a guy. Okay, then it's not you I'm thinking of. So what I remember is, I remember seeing your artwork. I remember that we followed each other on Instagram first, if I recall correctly. And then you came to my Discord and my YouTube afterwards. Am I wrong? It's been a couple of artists, like in the last year, a couple of people have happened that way. Like Sharpie Thief happened that way. And Rosie Sketches happened that way. And so that's why I'm trying to remember. There's a lot of people. There's actually a couple of others too. That's what I keep saying, like, out of everything, guys, two of the things about this experience that I've had the most fun with is that I've met a lot of people who are talented artists that share my thoughts, and that I've met a lot of people who have. Now, I was watching your videos first, then I eventually joined your Discord, and I think I posted something and you ended up following. Okay, so it was the other way around. I know it was like where I saw your artwork. I was like, damn, they actually can draw. I remember that. I remember that part of it, but that was the only thing I remember vividly. I knew it was something, but either way, talented artists, go look. Listen, you signed your life away. I asked for it. They thought I was a guy for ages. Yeah, because you talk like a dude. Because you're funny, and I'm sorry, I've said it before. The type of comedy that you like, most girls aren't into the kind of comedy you and I are dishing out. Most girls just don't find it funny. And so it was very weird. Because I'm funny and women aren't. Has some good stuff, right? He really does. As a matter of fact, hold on. Hold on. Oh, am I over my... There we go. Okay. Aspetta. Let's see. Hi, Greta. Mommy sees you. NT. There we go. Give me 2 seconds. So you can see actual talent there. He does great on expressions. I like that one a lot. So yeah, go check him out. Go check him out. Now we're gassing Choco for her humor. Listen, Choco and whatchamacallit. Wait, what was it? I see we missed where is it? Or Bone, can I remember which one? No, gassing up means we're making you get a big head. Big old spongy head. Wait, that sounded wrong. I take that back. I take that back. You guys want the cardboard? I got brought a toy. Toy. Sir, if you want this, you have to sit. Point. Sir. Point. That is a weak-ass point. I am not accepting it. Point. Don't you dare. Boy, stop half-assing it. No. Hold on, guys. I'm going to show you what this boy's doing. Sir, sit. Point. Ow. Touch. Touch. That's not touch. Touch. There you go. Look at it. Do you see this little shit? You know what you did. So they was on my stream last night, like I said. They are not stupid. They're just stubborn. Back up. You missed, boy. Oh, Greta, you okay? This child. This child. Shit, point, punch, right? Nailed me. Most of it takes me a while to do, to be honest. It takes me like half a year to get comfortable with digital art. Listen. He is getting testy. He doesn't like it because he can smell. See, the problem is, guys, like I've explained to you before, Orion has a high prey drive. Okay? And he knows kittens are here. And he can't get to them. So he has been in hyper mode. All animals are stubborn. My cat's the same way. He's bad. He's a naughty boy. Trying to think what would be undersea stars. I wanted to do like starfish, but I think I might have an idea. I don't love you. Love you too. Be safe.
Jealous boy.
He is jealous. Wait, when's the last time they went out? Can you put him out before you go? He would, James, he would either crush him or eat him. I'm not sure. So we are actually planning, naughty boy, I'm planning on getting his electric collar again this week because we have to integrate the adult cats into the population now. It's been long enough. And so I need the electric collar for that. And so I'm hoping we can knock this whole prey drive thing while we're at it. So wish me luck. Wish me luck on that one. We gonna need it. Starman has to go and get a pair of new boots for himself because his shit the bed. His are no longer functioning. So I know what I'm going to do with this. It's going to be a little funky, but I think it's going to be cute. So what I'm going to do is, obviously Pleco is going to be in her normal color if you guys can't see. So Pleco is looking upward, and it's going to be all fish. It's going to be a bluish black ombre background coming down to her. And I'm going to outline the fish in white and do little like starbursts in them. How can boots shit? No longer fuck shooting. You could do an octopus or something like that and put some like tentacles over the top of each in the shape of a star. That could work too, but I don't know if I'm going to do that much. But I might do one single octopus. Yeah, that sounds blessed. Oh. I love when dogs bark when they're showing love. He hates that we kiss. Where do you think the phrase shit the bed came from? Because I'm reminded of droppings in an actual bed. I prefer my idea. Ew, whatever. So, let me ask you guys a silly question. Who here has ever gone to Brazilian barbecue? Or a Brazilian steakhouse? That's something I'm curious about. You have Linda. How much did you love it? Ever have? Nope. So I've got Linda and Natanya and Esteban. Oh, guys, I was made a believer last night. Now, I still prefer Korean barbecue, but if you guys just want to have a shit ton of well-made meat, they bring it out to you on a giant metal stick, and then they cut it for you. Tell them you want it rare, and then they just put a slab of meat in front of you. We were very happy. Although where I went, they can't cook chicken to save their life. Ah! The driest chicken. How you make Parmesan chicken? Because what they do is they crusted it in Parmesan, and they had good quality Parmesan. How you crust it in the good shit, and it's still dry? Hot pot is amazing. All right, so let me tell you something, guys. There are a few food experiences I say you have to do. Many of them are Asian, because I'm biased. And the reason I say is because a lot of the ones that I know that are here or that are Italian, you really can't replicate unless you have someone who knows what they're doing. So, food experiences I highly recommend that you do. Find yourself a high-quality Brazilian steakhouse. Make sure they come out with them giant spits and cut that meat off for you. Go to a very good high-quality hot pot or a very good high-quality Korean or Japanese barbecue, because a lot of times the Japanese barbecues imitate the Korean barbecues. A hibachi place, too. You know, I add a fourth. Go to a hibachi place. High quality. My husband's boss took us to a Brazilian steakhouse. That was all you can eat. Yep, that's what I was at last night. It was our company dinner. I highly recommend it. It's not an everyday experience. This is like a once a year kind of thing when it comes to Brazilian, because you do overeat. I made sure to eat little for 2 days because I knew we were going to an all-you-can-eat thing. Is hot pot like pho, or am I mixing things up with something else? You're mixing it up with something else. So hot pot is a soup, but that's where the similarities end. So pho is a completely different kind of stew. Is a different kind of soup. It's a different kind of broth. The preparation is different. The flavors are different. Anyways, who loves Hot Pockets? Chris, I am trying to make you cultured. Also, there's a way to make your own Hot Pockets better. Just saying. Hot pot is different. So pho is a single bowl, whereas hot pot is you get a giant boiling bowl of overly flavored broth, and then you add in extra ingredients. So they'll bring you like hot oil, scallions, garlic, all different things. So you put it in, you make it your own. And they give you ingredients. And everything has a certain cook time. So if you know you're going to get something that's like, going to take longer to cook, you probably put that one in first. All that jazz. Babe, what would you say if you had to pick? Which would you rather go to? Korean barbecue, Brazilian steakhouse, or hot pot? Of those three, if I said you had to pick one, what would you go to first?
Probably Korean.
So the Korean barbecue, what would be second?
Probably hot pot.
So you still think the Brazilian would be third?
Because the other ones I can cook myself to my tenderness.
That's true. You do. But I will say they do give you the option to pick what you want.
Yeah, but sometimes they don't always have it.
That's true. How is that lamb, though?
Pretty hard.
All right, be safe. I love you.
Jasmine was not there at all.
No, she was not. But that's because, well, you know. Next time, come back to Rhode Island. Let's go get some hot pot. Wait, I thought you were in Rhode Island. Where is there a hot pot place there, by the way? I've only ever had Korean barbecue, which some Korean barbecues offer hot pot, by the way. So that's really awesome in that respect. Oh, good God. No, I'm not going to do that one. No, it's too big and small. Don't mind me, I'm talking to myself. Escape while you can. I'm in Boston, but it's like an hour. Oh, it's true. Sounds like more of an interactive thing. Well, that's what I like about it. So all of them are very interactive. It isn't just, hi, I will get chicken tenders and fries, and they bring it to you, and you might get a drink. No, these are more like every one of them. So hibachi, Korean barbecue, hot pot, Brazilian steakhouse, all of these ones, it's very interactive. Like you're taking part in the cooking process, and you're enjoying that. I love Korean barbecue. It can be very expensive sometimes. If you go to the all you can eat, it's not. But I will say this: when I went to Vegas, if you guys are ever in Vegas, go to the 888s for the barbecue. You will not. And why are you back already, sir? Matthew? He must have gone in and out twice. I just heard the door open again. Woo's house? Where's Woo's house? Is it Woohoo? These ones, I don't care. Listen, oftentimes, like, a lot of times when I type, so because I will sometimes talk in a way that's for comedic effect, and I don't even realize I'm doing it, but I get a lot of people like, do you understand sentence structure? And I'm like, do you understand this is like just fun talking? And I realize a lot of people don't talk that way. It's something that I have to understand. You forgot something probably, yeah, right? Ooh, happens more often than not. Oh, God, guys. The kittens kept me awake the other night. Well, kitten. Last night was so easy. The first night, he would not stop screaming. He wanted food every few minutes. He wanted comfort. We heated up the rice sock. Did not help. Everything I did didn't help. Last night, he had his siblings, and he was so good. And I was like, oh, it's so much easier. I'm so happy. So I loved it. I loved it. Oh, thank you for the $2, James. That made me laugh out loud, so you get another. He forgot something probably. You stood on Steam. Stream. Oh, I was on stream past 1 a.m. too, yeah. But I went to bed right afterwards. I was good. But yeah, it's like Chaco says. I can't lie, the sponge is right. I do. Oh, and also, guys, for everyone who was on stream last night, I definitely shouldn't have had the condensed milk. Like I said, if I die with honor. I want a cat, but I live with my family. But my mom doesn't like cats, and we already have 2 dogs, so it's a bit crowded. Yeah, 2 dogs. It's totally crowded, guys. You should only have like 1 cat. That's how I operate. Right, guys? You went to bed at 1. I didn't fall asleep at 1. I got off stream at 1. But usually after stream, Horror and I will catch up for a little bit. So we caught up. We spoke about a few things. It might have. My tummy might be a little upset today. My IBS might be a little told you so. Quiet, Moon. Quiet, you. I was desperate. And I'd already made the coffee. The thing is not that it was condensed milk, guys, because I have that fairly often. The problem is the condensed milk was a little sachet that went bad last year. But I thought I had enough meat to balance it. I really did do it with such confidence. Bro, I was like, I got this. No problem. I just went all in. I was like, if I die, I die with honor. Horror was like, well, it's a natural. It certainly was for me. But I'll tell you what, guys. There's one thing about Brazilian barbecue or Brazilian steakhouse. you're gonna feel full for hours. I have not eaten yet. I still don't feel the need to eat. I had so much protein yesterday. Like, you know when you finished a really good meal and you feel like, you're just about to be overly full? That's how I feel. I ate at 6:30 last night. We have more people. There's like 5 of us plus the 2 dogs. Oh, okay. I want pizza. Talk me out it. Okay, so the problem is that when you get pizza, a lot of times the pizza is going to be too much tomato sauce. When you bite into it, you're going to look like squirts of tomato everywhere. It's going to get really messy. It's going to hit you now. It's really nasty. On top of that, more than likely, the dough is going to be like hard. It's going to be stale. So when you bite into it, it's not going to have a bite. It's going to be like chewing dough flavor, like crust flavored gum. All right. So you're going to bite into that cheese. The cheese isn't going to be fully cooked, so it's not even going to be melted together. It's going to be like falling apart still a little bit, but it's going to somehow still be greasy. So you don't want that. Probably the macronutrient distribution that kept you satisfied. Let me tell you something, bro. She says BRB while you say right. Listen, if you ever want to, all right, so here's a fun trick that Starson uses. And as you just heard me describing it, this really does work. That's why I'm so happy. NT War Machine, I could eat that kind of meat every day and be very happy. I really could. But anyways, if you ever want to resolve a craving, right? And the problem is that, you really can't kick it. You're wanting what you want. Take that moment, take a breath, and then remember your worst experience with that food. And I mean the worst. The one that if you eat it, it's going to make you sick. You're not going to be happy. You're not going to want the food. And you might even avoid it for a little while. That is what I do. When I'm getting a moment where I want something, but I want to be good and I don't want to crave it. Excuse me. I instead will start thinking about how gross it is. I just drink water to stop the craving. Yeah, but some people aren't as good as that, Raven. So like sometimes like I want the taste more than anything. I don't care about any other part of it. Just like the way something tastes. So what I do, like let's say it's a fried item. Let's say I'm craving. You never thought of that, right? I came up with this on my own. So like. For me, with McDonald's, I hate when I bite into the nugget or the fries and you can immediately taste the oil is old. Not only do you immediately taste it, it ruins it. It has that weird flavor in the back of your tongue. And it just ruins the whole thing. Watch how something is made, especially. See, that doesn't bother me. That's not what will stop me. Because I don't like tomatoes, but I know tomatoes isn't pizza. Hi, Rachel. And sometimes the process fascinates me more. So it'll make me want it more because the process is fascinating. So that doesn't work for me. What works for me is knowing, oh my God, guys. See, this is what we can't listen to James. He says that Little Caesars is like S-tier food. I know, but I'm just using it as an example, Esteban. There's always going to be a time where you get a food and it's not right. So, like, that's how you have to focus on it to stop yourself from wanting the item. And so that's how I do it. By telling yourself that if you're going to get it today, it is going to be the worst tasting version. It's going to be tainted in your head. It's going to be gross. It is not going to be what you want, and it's going to ruin it. For me with junk, I'm usually deterred by I'm super sensitive to sodium. So it'll have to drink right. Perfect example. If you know you're going to have too much sodium, think about the acid in your throat you're going to get. Think about all the discomfort. I didn't know you could taste old oil. Yeah, you can. Oh, yes, you can. I don't know about S tier, but it's cheap and not the worst. That's exact. It's enough It is enough that you're not going to die eating it and it fills your stomach. It is not S tier. My S tier choices are not whack. You were picking things that no one else liked. But yeah, when you have fry oil, you can taste when it's old. That weird kind of like, I'm trying to think of the way to phrase it. Because I have a sensitive tongue. I taste a lot of things differently than those people. But like that weird rubber taste you'll get from like, it tastes like a tire almost. And it has that weird kind of like overcooked smell. By the way, I've given up Taco Bell because they almost get my order wrong. So I don't ever want to experience that anymore. So I think your strategy can work. Right. Little Caesars is disappointing. Not good. Exactly. S tier was not my S tier. Also, Popeyes is not S tier. Also, maybe this is just a me thing, but I find when I have too much, I usually notice the worst quality about a particular food. Exactly. Focus on that. My S tier pizza is Phillips, made by actual Italians who started a teeny chain catering to American preferences. So much cheese. Right. So think about it that way. So like for me, when I want a soda, whenever I even think about getting a soda, I remind myself that I'm probably going to get sulfur burps. I tried a medicine one and it tasted like burning rubber. Right. So imagine not burning rubber, just like oily rubber. So that's the thing. When you want something, but you know you're not supposed to have it, but you know that you have the freedom to get it, start thinking of the worst versions of it. You would be surprised how strong, how effortless it gets to say no to certain things when you convince your body that if it's going to have it, it's going to be disgusting. Your brain is incredibly powerful. And that's what I do. That is literally what I do. I don't always succeed. There's going to be times where it's not going to work. I can't sit there and say, oh, it works every single time, because clearly it doesn't. But it works, I would say, 92% of the time. I don't like pop. I'm assuming soda, yes. It's the only unhealthy thing that I don't like. I'm sorry, what? Wait, what? Did you hear about Starbucks? Oh, yes. Yes, I've heard about the poop latte. I just get either a nibble or a sip of what I crave. See, getting a nibble or if you're somebody who can satisfy with just a nibble or a sip, then that's not bad at all. I was thinking, but it was funny watching their face realize the mistake made. It's just, that's what I always tell everybody. You have to willpower and self-accountability is one of the most important things you can teach yourself. And it's difficult because a lot of times lack of willpower stems from a lot of things. It can stem from anxiety. It can stem from stress. It can stem from being tired, being in pain. And so you end up deciding, like for instance, again, going back to originally what stopped me from cooking so much at home. Because I had a huge pile of people in my home and they stressed me out and they were constantly using my kitchen. And so rather than me just putting my foot down and telling them, hey, you have to be done by this time. I don't give a shit. If you aren't done, then go order food instead. Instead, I let them take over my kitchen. And then I never got anything done. I never got to eat. The poop latte, as I call it the poop latte for a reason. They don't even have the oleato here. I think it's just, they did have it in Italy. Someone said they saw it in Italy. And where they had it also. So my sister-in-law had it in Seattle. She visited Seattle when it premiered. It's mainly there. No, they don't do it in just cold brew. Thank God they don't just do it in cold brew. So they do blend it in the hot drinks as well. And literally, I will not stop until Starson agrees that my palate for food is far superior. Then you will be continuing forever, sir. Forever and ever. I'm down 75 pounds and counting. Stress and boredom. Eating is and was a big thing for me. Good job, Janet. Whatchamacallit? And I tell people that, you know, when you put olive oil in cold liquid, it turns into... So who here has ever made chicken soup? Oh, God. Sir. Sir. You ever made chicken soup? Orion, do not lick my microphone. If you ever made chicken soup, then you know that the fat gets that weird kind of slushy texture, right? So that ain't happened, Nemesis. Right, Raven? They had it in Canada. I'd probably try it. I don't recommend it, NT. Don't. Stay away, my man. Stay away. Orion always takes over. Yep. But anyways, so you know that like thick, gelatinous, slurpy texture that fat on chicken soup gets? Well, that congeals exactly, Rachel. That's exactly what was happening in the oleato. Because they're pouring warm or room temperature olive oil onto an iced latte. There's no blending, nothing. It's just top with oil. Now, here's the thing, guys. Remember how I've told you about my grandmother in the house of Jehu? We made that joke because my grandma would use so much olive oil, we'd shit ourselves all the time after her cooking. Olive oil is a natural laxative. Any Italian family knows this. So is coffee. So you're having a latte, and a latte is already full of milk, which for most people is a natural laxative too. So you're going to have coffee, sugar, milk, and olive oil. Which is why I try to keep it hot in the crock to prevent that. Exactly. And then you're supposed to skim off the top. So what do you think was happening to all the people buying oleato? There are women reporting that they could not hold it in. Chaco, did yours do the oleato? Did you get to experience that? It's almost like a triple laxative. Yeah, it's olive oil. It's just straight fucking olive oil. You want to see a whole video about it? Jamie French did one. It's fucking hilarious. It's just nasty. When I heard about it, I was like, I don't like getting a giant glob of olive oil when I'm making it in soup. I barely enjoy having giant globs of olive oil when I dip my bread in it, and I'm looking to eat the olive oil at that point. My God. Number one, what did you go and get? Because I was telling you how to say no to a pizza, and you walked away. Isn't coconut? Yes, coconut oil also can do it. Am I the only one having... I had trouble. Okay, so last night, Rachel, I also had issues. My chat stopped at one point. I didn't get pizza. I got a lift instead. Whatchamacallit? The oleato. Did your location carry the olive oil latte? No, you're not, Chago, because the crust is going to taste like bubblegum and cardboard. It's going to be hard to chew. It's going to be nasty. Your cheese isn't going to be fully melted, so it's going to be all like semi-congealed, but it's going to have that weird grainy texture, but a lot of oil on top. Your tomato sauce is going to be too much, and it's going to be really acidic, and it's going to squeeze out and shoot everywhere when you bite into the pizza. The toppings are not going to be fully cooked. So it's going to... No, it's not. Today, the pizza oven's not going to work right. So I'm just trying to explain to you what's not going to happen. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be excellence. You're going to get stale crust. It's going to taste like dough flavored bubble gum. It's not going to be good. You don't want to do it. And here's why I'm telling you all that. I was telling everyone earlier. This is the way a pizza oven always works right. It's a fire. No. You see, they had to use the microwave today. I'm walking 2 hours to go talk to my therapist. All right, let him know about the pizza and how it shouldn't. Go ahead and tell your therapist about Little Caesars being top tier. He will help you. All jokes aside, though, James, be safe. Just imagine the stinkiest toppings, right? Now I want to get just as much. You told me to convince you not to. And I would tell him the same thing. Anytime you're trying to behave and not get bad things, you have to convince yourself. You have to have the willpower, which clearly, Chaco, you lack the willpower. It's okay. I understand. You're not as good at, restraining yourself and showing that self-accountability as I am. I'm not getting a pizza. I have no money for a pizza. I'm not getting one. Clearly, though, you're not as strong as I am. And that's okay. I know Bublito can curb his cravings. I just examined. My willpower was spent on studying. Okay, it's all right. You're weak. Just admit it. Imagine the cheese is goose poop. What? That would convince me. Mind you, logically I understand there's no way that a goose could shit on the pizza. Hello, Priz. No, you know what? You know who knocked me off pasta for a week? Priz. He shows me this video of these bitches on Twitter. They took raw spaghetti. I'm going to reverse. It's okay then. You're weak. You asked someone to tell you not to do something, and now you're just trying to say, oh, well, I guess I am going to do it. Because, yeah, I'm so tough. All right, Chaco, it's okay. We get it. We see what you did. Listen, almost all of us in this chat didn't get it, Esteban. That don't count. Most of us did not get it. I see nothing but the menu. I was talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Whew. Ah, the nasty cooking clips. Yes. So this woman took raw. Denying yourself tasty food isn't very bopo of you. She is. She's being very body positive right now. You're not starving yourself. It's okay. I know. You don't want to deny your body. You want to feed your body. I get it, Chaco. I get it, Chaco. It's very body positive of you right now. I get it. Food is your reward. We'll do everything I can, guys. No one can say I didn't try. We are trying to, Purples, we are trying to convince Chaco not to get pizza because she asked us to convince her not to get pizza. Choco then got mad that we tried to convince her to not get pizza. So now she's getting the pizza out of spite for us telling her not to get the pizza she told us to tell her to not get. If you kept up with that. Makes perfect sense, right? What? And I know it's true, though. It'd work a lot better at Choco Head Pizza that was actual quality, because nothing would compare afterwards. Right. That's the thing. Choco's in Ireland, and we all know that whatever pizza they're getting there is not actually quality. But she doesn't know any better. So she's just settling for what she can get. I'm getting quality pizza. Of course you are, honey. Of course you are. You enjoy that quality pizza. Of course you're in Ireland, which is in the UK. Don't let her gaslight you guys. I'm going to send you a pic just to spite you. Whatever you send me a picture of, baby, will never be as good as what I can make here. Yeah, Choco, you sure showed me. Tell me not to get a pizza because I don't want to have to get it. Oh, no. She's going to send me a photo of the pizza she bought that she didn't want to buy. She is coping. Pizza in name only, right? Listen. She's from the UK, guys. Let her believe what she wants. Later she can have her bangers and mash or whatever. I can't. Too lazy and mentally exhausted. When I had exams because I'm a student. Wow. See, Choco, I can be a bully when I want to be. Oh, especially when I'm tired and it's been a long-ass week. Ugh, it's been a long-ass week. Tastes so much better when you make your own. Exactly. Choco always tells me I'm not enough of a bully. Your bullying technique needs work. No. The problem is that you're the kind of person that wants someone to bully you, and then you get mad when they do it. Sea Witch. Oh, God. What should I do for Sea Witch? Oh, God. I just realized I made a boo-boo again. So hold on. I have to add something really quick. I just realized I made another boo-boo. Yesterday I took like 5 exams and they all took like what? That is rough, buddy. That is the definition of that's rough, buddy. Orion, what's the problem? What is it? What's the issue, bud? What? What's the ish-bish? All right, what? Oh, okay. He's Orion, I swear to God. You unplug me, I'ma kick your ass. Back up. Go get it. Go on, go get it. We're not real Irish because you're from the UK. Is that a pickle? It is not a pickle. I blame you, Cassie. Nah, I blame you. So weak. Why you weak? There we go. Now it fits in theme. Now it's in theme. So the reason why I'm not coloring it immediately, guys, is because we have to make sure that the markers cure. Because the ink doesn't cure, it's going to run. And as you know, with MerMay, I do a lot of watercolor. There we go. Well, you started with she's not Italian joke, so you only have yourself to blame, right? I don't know. By Irish Wolfhound was born and raised in America. Favorite thing to chew? Potatoes. That's bad. That's bad. Orion, leave it! Hold on, guys. He's doing something he's not supposed to. I hear dishes. Ah, my knees are old. I'm about to go kill my dog. Excuse me, guys. What are you doing? And what are you doing? Orion. Is that yours? Is that yours? You know better. Leave this alone. He had Zorro's food dish, the one I use for Zorro's nightly supplements, and was carrying it around and dropping it and trying to eat it. Ordered. Good for you. I regret nothing. What, old man? Did you hear me out yelling your name? Come on up. I'm going to get a first bit of merch out, but that's going to be next week. I'm going to be spending a lot of the week planning stuff, you know? We're going to see. We are going to see. I've got a vision. I'm hoping it'll come out. Now I've got Zoro on me, which is immediately going to exhaust me, but... Like, I'll tell you right now, guys, he'll make me exhausted. Oh, link you. Yeah, I wouldn't have noticed that. It would have been forever and a day if I even saw it. I wasn't even looking up. Oh, okay. Now, what am I doing? Bye, Purple. Was your vision that Tai Long escaped? No. No, I have an image of what I'm going to try to do with the Sea Witch. And I hope you guys like it. It's going to be kind of cool looking, in my opinion. If I can do it right. Damn. Fun was quick today. Hello, Sponge.
Hello, darling. How are we?
Disappointed in you, but otherwise good.
I'm not disappointed at all.
Then why did you ask me to convince you not to?
To see how bad at it you'd be. And I was right. You're very bad at it.
Lie. Everyone else was like, oh, it's a good idea. I'd like that. And you were like, I don't like that she's telling me what to do. I'm going to do
Hi,
it.
Rachel.
Yeah, see? She knows I'm right.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, you faux Italian?
It's all right. Just because you're from the UK doesn't mean you got a last shot at me.
Oh, this bitch.
Now that she's got a new king, she's got this big britches on her hands.
Okay. We don't got no king. We have incompetent politicians instead. But that's the same as everywhere else. Hi, Mitch. Okay,
how
so
you doing,
Choco,
Mitch?
you know how I can only simp for one person at a time? Are you simping for me? That's such a compliment.
Rachel.
Hey, Priz. Well, it's not going to be for the person. Damn it, Rachel. You had one job, Rachel.
And you were like so ready to go like on an acceptance speech and everything.
I really was. Oh. Hey, views.
Allison.
Allison. Ale.
Oh god, I'm so tired.
I'm so tired. You know, you wouldn't be tired if you slept.
They were kittens, though.
The kittens sleep at some point.
Not that first night. Motherfucker fought me.
I had one job. I completed the job. Ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh. And see, now I've got Zoro on me.
Zorho.
And whenever I hold Zoro, literally, this is what we do, guys. This is it.
Moon! Sup, Moon?
I sit and I lay my head right here on him. And then I start to pass out.
Oh, yeah. My peach is gonna be here within 40 minutes. I am so happy.
Let me text something really quick.
And I order 6 more pizzas. I get a free pizza.
Yo. You guys. This has a light.
Don't look into the light, Starson.
I've
Don't
had
do
this-
it.
How long have I had this damn thing?
Too long.
It has a light.
Oh, my ears.
I feel so dumb.
You are.
Shut up, bitch.
Hi,
Oh,
Moon.
turn off this one.
That's a lot of leftovers. Yeah. I'm going to have to order 6 more pizzas today. So I can get the 7th one free.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Chuck, I'm going to order 6 more garbage mush in a box to get a free garbage mush in a box. Yeah.
Is it just
Logic.
me, or does turning off lights make the paper brighter?
It's just you.
Can you guys see the drawing? Because I can't at all on the screen.
I mean, I couldn't before. It's too hot.
Let me try something then. Let me see.
Let me try something.
Nope. Not that one. Nope, it's not that one.
Now it went brighter than heaven. You've been? Welcome back. I mean, we'll see it once you line it.
Yeah, I know. I just always feel bad when you like before you guys
Yeah.
could see it. I don't know what happened.
It's like a magic trick.
It's true. It just appears out of nowhere.
I mean, how do we know that you've actually done the work?
I mean, the lining kind of gives it away.
What lining? We can't see anything.
Literally, the lining you just said that appears.
But you draw the lining. The lining could just be you drawing it from scratch. You could have been just pissing about.
So I'm just sitting here doing this all this time for nothing.
Well, yeah.
It's the anticipation. I see you there, Janet.
Damn it, Janet. I love you.
you. Oh, Brad. I know.
Oh, Brad. So sad. I saw that live a couple months ago, and it's still as good as I remember. It's filthy, and I recommend that if anyone gets the chance to see it on stage, do. That song slaps. There's so many songs in that slap. It's astounding. Time is fleeting.
I knew it.
Madness takes control. But listen closely. Not for very much
She's
longer.
gonna get me demonetized just quoting this game.
I've got to keep control. What? I spaced out. Yeah, Raven, that happens a lot. I mean, you've been revived.
By the
It's a
kitten.
sign. It's the sign! Oh no, it's the climb. Whatever. It worked.
What?
Do you see dead people?
Only a little. Usually when I'm in the grave, but still. How
many graves is that now? Only one? That's surprising.
I'm not criminalizing myself. I'm not Sneeko. Listen, I'm not out here shit.
You should use a pen that is not using white ink, Starsan. That way we would be able to see it.
Where's the fun in that?
She's not actually drawing. She's a mime. I saw the sign and opened up my eyes. Have you ever seen Zoolander?
Once.
I really want to watch Zoolander again.
How come?
Wetness is the essence. Oh, no, hang on. Moisture is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of beauty. Just for that.
The fuck?
It's true. Or, as many people mishear it, I saw the sun. Well, I mean, you can see the sun, but not for very long. The fuck? Yes, Rachel. My
Technically,
brain
if
is
you're in overcast,
complete
you can see
mush.
the sun.
I mean, it's actually sunny here for once. I'm very surprised.
I know the UK gets a lot of rain.
I'm not in the UK, so I wouldn't know. Maybe that's it, Choco. Or is she pretending or using a pen that does not work? Honestly, yes. Just yes. I see the sun every day, but do you actually look at it, Rachel? Because you should stop doing that. It's not good. I thought it was Jumanji? No. Wait, what did you think was Jumanji? What did I say? I can't remember.
My girl. Sometimes you throwing out words I don't even know. I'm like, okay, Chaco. Like,
Jumanji. You know the movie Jumanji?
yes.
Robin Williams?
Yes.
House comes alive, or board game comes alive and destroys the house and yada yada.
I know she's not saying this to me. Like, I don't know.
You'll fucking go blind if you stare at the sun for too long. In that right?
There you go. There you are, you gorgeous bastard. In the summer, get the fuck out of here. So clingy. Ew.
No,
How is she? She's weak. That's what she is.
I'm not weak, I'm happy. Jumanji's a great movie. Used to freak me out when I was a kid, though.
I hate the spider scene.
Choco is well. Choco is happy. Choco is getting pizza and going to go into a food coma. And yeah. How is Moon? Moon! I also had an exam today, which went okay. I think. I pray.
Oh yeah, what was the exam about?
Machine learning. So AI shit. Yeah, boy. Did Starsan call me weak? Yes. She did, Rachel. How does that make you feel?
Actually, I called Chocolate weak.
No, you didn't. Agreed, the spiders still freaked me out. I don't even think it was the spiders that freaked me out. I can't remember specifically what, because the movie doesn't freak me out anymore, but... Ma'am, when it is 105 for 10 hours. I don't know what that is, darling. We use Celsius.
Like weaklings.
Ah, yes, the tech to help scientists not die from poisons.
The tech that... Oh, God.
I mean...
Still 96 at night? That's why you don't stay in California, woman.
What's... Wait. Isn't like 96 your guys' body temperature?
Yes, and it's uncomfortable.
Oh,
wow. Woman.
Rachel, that's really hot. That's 37 Celsius for those that use the proper form of measurement. Ish.
Well, here's what I will tell you. Imagine it slightly hotter than that. And she's saying for 10 hours straight, that's how hot it is.
Rachel, you should move. Or just, like, get a permanent ice bath. So, what exactly are you drawing, considering that none of us can see it?
A sea witch.
Doesn't look anything like you.
You see that?
No, I'm afraid I can't. It's too white that nothing is distinguishing itself. I keep hearing horrible things about California. I don't even live in the States and I've heard how shite it is in California. Ew, Erin Locke. Hello, Erin Locke. Fahrenheit is proper. You Celsius creatures are abnormal. Literally, pretty much everywhere else in the world uses Celsius.
That's why she's my favorite shadow.
Moon?
You be nice to
Do you want to join the dark side? And recant that statement? The only thing I truly hate about the state is the career politician, San Francisco and LA.
So in other words, the entire state.
Yeah, that sounds like the entire state.
The rest of California does not exist, and we know this.
I think Kelvin is a highly underappreciated unit of measurement. It is, but no one is going to say that, oh, it's below it's minus 373 degrees Kelvin. That's freezing, by the way. Or no.
Celsius barely rolls off
zero.
Properly. Fahrenheit at least rolls off properly.
I mean, Celsius rolls off the tongue.
Not the way Fahrenheit does.
Oh, it's 273, not 373. I make lies. So you say it's below freezing. It's below 273 Kelvin. Isn't that fun? And then minus 273. Yeah, that sounds right. That's right. You can't get
You guys are
minus
wondering why I'm silent.
273 because that's below absolute zero, and we've never reached absolute zero.
Not that we're aware of, at least.
Science!
If you guys are wondering why I'm not talking and trying to make the facial expression,
It's because she'll have a brain fart and she can't multitask because she's weak. Yeah, I don't live in the US and I keep hearing awful things about Baltimore, Ohio, and California. Portland as well. Yeah, Portland's a shit show too, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Celsius is the proper way to measure temperature because it makes Celsius.
You really tried hard on that one, didn't you?
I really didn't, though.
You really did.
I visited SF. I'm going to say that's San Fran.
Yes.
Back in 2008, and I thought it was awful back then. Nice. But Fahrenheit was used in the title of an uplifting book. Linda, that was amazing. But you're wrong.
What?
Chicago. Well, Chicago the musical is good. Chicago the place is probably shit. Nashville is nice if you ignore downtown.
That's like for most cities, though.
Mm-hmm. Wow, Choco is on stream. I keep getting out of the stream at the wrong time. Yes, Esteban, you do. Suffer.
Suffer as I have suffered.
I mean, I don't suffer. I induce suffering. Ba-ba-ba-ba. So instead of saying sitting, eating, drinking, they'll say sitting, eating, drinking. I mean,
where?
In the US. So instead of saying ing, you go in, drinking, eating.
You're sitting, so we're sitting, we're drinking.
Gertie.
You ain't doing it right.
I don't care. I mean, we kind of do the same thing. We don't really do the whole ing thing. We go eating. But eating mess. Choco doesn't realize she suffers as she eats what is basically like a cardboard disguised as pizza. Rachel, you have no idea how wrong you are. It's glorious.
We all know that she doesn't understand what pizza is, guys. She's, you know.
Have you actually been to Italy?
Have you?
Yes.
Lies.
I've been to Sorrento because it's where all the Sorrento hoes go.
Just because you're saying doesn't mean we want to know.
Say y'all a lot. Y'all. I am never wrong. Rachel, I don't believe you. However, I never lie. So it could be possible you were never wrong.
Are you saying you never lie, Choco?
Yeah, I never lie.
So, thank God she's that far away from me. So when the lightning strikes her and the Lord smites her, I am not there.
I mean, where's the lightning going to come from? It's sunny.
That's the whole point. The Lord can make it at will.
But I don't lie, so I'm fine. I am traveling to Italy in August, going to Rome with my father and brother. Nice. Might be a bit smelly, though. Ever since I started hearing people saying "een" instead of "ing," I've been saying, "She's swimming!"
She's swimming!
Press X to doubt.
Right?
I say "ya" or "y'all" too. I mean, I say "y'all" a lot, but that's because I put up with a lot of American shite. Like Star San here.
Say the last time I said "y'all."
Y'all. You just did.
Before that, Choco.
Well, that's not what you said, so you need to be more specific. You said, say the last time I said y'all, and it was just there.
So it was fun having Chaco on today, guys. Right?
Choco doesn't lie. She lays down by the fire with a fine cheese of pizza. Oh, I don't just have cheese on my pizza. I'm having me a meat lover's pizza. But, you know, the gourmet version.
Because she's so lonely.
And I've got me some focaccia bread that's got garlic and sea salt and rosemary and some garlic herb dip. I'm Southern. I'm required to say y'all. Well, I mean, technically I'm supposed to say ye because that's the Irish version of y'all. So I'm supposed to say, how are ye doing? Rui. How are ye? What you doing over there, Rui? Oh, and then instead of saying a, which is the Canadian thing, we say Rui. So you put that Rui on at the end of every sentence and you're Irish. What is the gourmet meat lover's pizza? Veal and goat balls? No, it's fancy meats.
Better
On
cuts
a
and
pizza.
quality beef.
Oh, I don't have beef on it because beef on pizza is always weird. It's never good. It's always ground beef.
Not if you get steak.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna pay to put steak on my pizza.
What? She's
As
getting
I
more
sit
big.
here eating yet another orange I plucked off my tree, fresh one every day. Git.
So that's how you know, guys, she doesn't know what quality is. I'm not going to pay to put steak on my pizza.
Well, no, I'll just buy my own steak and put it on. It's cheaper.
Then you are paying to put steak on your pizza.
No, but I'm not paying them to put steak on my pizza because they'll charge like 25 quid for 2 bits of steak. Like, not even proper big steaks. Might as well just buy my own steak. I can buy 4 good quality steaks for 25 quid.
She thinks it's cool.
I don't know if you know this, but where I'm from, in Ireland, which is not in the UK, we are known for our I-grey culture and grass-fed beefsies. Mm-hmm. So we have good meatsies.
Yeah, of course.
Really good meatsies.
Of course you do.
Steak on pizza? No way. It's better than ground beef. But you're still paying for the steak. Well, yeah, I don't have my own cow. And no, Star San doesn't count. Oh, look at that magic trick. Wasn't that wonderful, kids? Can you count to 2?
1, 2.
Can you count to 2 on one hand?
2.
Hi, mamas. Hi, Toasty. How's things going? $31. Damn, that expensive.
Wait, what's $31?
$31 for one. For what? What did you buy, Natania?
Yeah, I know, right? Because like I'm confused now.
I want to know. Oh, I bought so many more modeling supplies.
Oh God, how bad?
And I regret nothing.
You say that as if you don't, but I can tell by the way you said it.
Oh no, I do. I really do.
You're lying to me. I can tell.
I bought resin.
How much?
And resin is, as you know, rather expensive
and heavy.
Yeah, because I have to pay import duty because it's cheaper to pay the import duty and pay for the postage from a different country than it is to just buy it in my own country.
That is so pathetic.
Isn't it? $31 to put steak on your pizza. Yeah, ain't no one got time for that. Ain't no one got money for that. Quips. I mean quids. I mean technically it's euro, but they're basically the same exchange rate. Any advice on ants? I've been using Word, Earth, borax traps, and ant killing spray, but I randomly see 1 or 2 in my place every few days. Is it just 1 or 2, or is it a line of them? Because 1 or 2 would probably mean they're still dying.
Yeah.
You can also drench like a sweet pastry in poison, and then they'll start, like some of them will eat it there and some of them will take it back to the nest, but it should kill them off eventually if they take it back.
Just be careful.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you don't got no pets, and make sure you remember that that's the poison donut. Don't mess with it.
You can put it in a container that'll only have a hole big enough for ants.
Yeah. But unless you see a line, I would say they're probably dying off. But again, if you're still worried, put down some of that donutty goodness and just
So there's
watch the mayhem. Oh, it does kind of look a little bit like you, but where are the jowls?
Listen, you don't see them hanging off of her face?
No, they're not big enough for your jowls.
You're a slut.
Thank you. I did go to Sorrento for a reason.
I can't with you. She made that whole line about going to Italy just.
Oh no, I did actually go to Italy. It's very nice.
I don't believe it.
I went to Herculaneum and I went to Pompeii and I flirted with some Italians, or well, they flirted with me because Italians will flirt with anything with 2 legs.
Ow!
It's true though. Oh, and my sister stole one's moped. Accidentally.
She stole. Explain.
Well, he offered to let her drive it, and then she drove up the street because she's an idiot. It's mostly just 1 or 2. But it's in the same room. I've had him for like a month, and I've had traps up for a month too. Yeah, I would say do the donut poison thing. See what happens.
Just again, make sure that you put it all in the container.
Mm-hmm.
It's only big enough for ants. So
Yeah,
put,
you don't want like rats or shit getting in there. Or well, it doesn't really matter how a rat gets in there if you don't want
It
rats in
does
your
because
apartment.
the
But
rat will get eaten by another animal and kill it.
fair point. Fuck. What was I saying? I'm turning into you. I don't like it. I've been hanging out with you and Granny too much. Brain farts are contagious, kids. Practice safe thinking.
Oh, I'm just tired. It's been so stressful. I'm so ready for this week off to just focus on this stuff so that way I have it all done. I'm going to try to get like 2 videos out this week.
Please tell me you're going to sleep at some stage.
So like I said, I'm going to get a lot of videos done this week, guys. And I'm going to
Are you going to make sure that they're not muted?
Bro, when I tell you I was so mad. Do you know what happened now? Do you know what's happened now?
What?
Any idea? It's all out of sync.
Oh, puppet.
Girl, when I tell you I was mad. And it's not only out of sync in DaVinci. Like, if I'm not in DaVinci, it goes through perfectly fine.
Uh-huh.
So now I have to... I'm going to have to do this little thing where I just double it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be, like, the video and then an invisible version of the video with the proper audio. It's going to be annoying.
Well, you'll be fine.
I hate you.
I found 5 times distilled berry vodka. Who wants some? I want some. Remember to sleep. That's from your favorite child, so you got to listen to your favorite child.
Damn it. Now I have to.
Black cat, can you share me some vodka? I'm sure it would go very nice with my Coke.
Hi, black cats.
Black cats.
Black cats like to torture me with all these terrible things that are going on with Monster High.
Monster High. The Bratz thing.
Huh?
The Bratz thing.
I love Monster High, okay? Like
I'm sorry, what now?
I collect the dolls.
Still.
I haven't in a long time because the dolls look like shit.
Okay, that's not what I asked. You still collect them.
I collect the old dolls.
Check Discord. If thou insists. Where am I looking in the Discord, Black Cat?
Oh, she probably put it in art. She's a pretty good artist, too. Oh, good God. I'm getting tired already, guys. Like, I'm fighting to stay awake right now.
Oh, that actually looks really good. Apart from, the fact that the vodka's called Identity and has a rainbow. I can't. On principle, I can't do it. I love Monster High too, but now they're trash.
Like, it's terrible.
I would just like to point out that they are, not there.
Choco,
Yeah,
eat your pizza and hush.
my pizza's not here yet.
I like buying TB League figures and making custom. See, I don't like redoing figures, but that's me personally. Although I do admire people that do it really, really well because that's like something I can't do.
I can never figure out how they can paint that small.
They like the brushes they have to get for it is so incredible.
Mm-hmm. I lose patience trying to do teeny tiny details when I do my models. I couldn't deal with doing that.
Really, because like that's why you guys will hear me go quiet because you don't realize how small this paper is, and I'm going quiet trying to make sure I get the details right and I don't screw them up.
Well, that and you can't multitask.
I can. I'm doing it right now. I'm holding Zorro and cuddling him
I'm sorry,
while I'm
what?
streaming. And
Chloe? That's a name? And her bro are long lost siblings in the new one.
no, she meant to say Claudine.
Alright, Claudine and her brother are long lost.
Yeah, their mom dipped out on her husband or whatever. Left one kid with him.
Did
who
she
was
go to
like,
get milk?
I guess so. Yep, she is. They are half black and half.
She's trying to find a full cow. Oh god.
They're half black and half Hispanic, so I'm like, it's really bad. They're
What is Monster High? Honestly, Mitch, you're better off not knowing. But if you must know, it's a TV show, I assume?
It's not. So it's a doll series
No, but it's a doll series, but there is a TV show.
now. So
Now.
Monster High came out in the between 2010 and 2012, right? And it was designed as an alternative doll. And what I mean by that is they were trying to make dolls that were less about like
Barbie. It's less Barbie.
princesses. And it was so intricate. So what was interesting about Monster High is every individual doll had individual molds. So like it isn't like you had that one Barbie and then they pour different plastics in for each one, like black, Hispanic, Asian Barbie. They all had the same thing, just different colorations of skin. Well, with this, each doll had very vastly different stuff. They had very intricate clothing, very complicated designs. Like these were really a product of love. And then once the dolls started coming out, they did a web series where they do little shorts. And then they started making these videos and they were computer generated and they were kind of fun to watch. And Monster High was all about accepting your it's exactly how it goes. This is the thing, accepting your freaky flaws, loving who you are.
We're not like other girls.
No, so it was anybody. So it was they had male characters, female characters.
We're not like any boys.
And it was just like, accepting people for who they are. Like, maybe you do suck at this, but that's okay. Maybe you're not good at this. And they were like, you know what? What they did was kids who liked creepy stuff had the opportunity to enjoy monsters in a really fun way.
It's basically Monster Barbie for goth kids.
Right. And I loved the designs. I collected the dolls.
Because she was an emo weirdo. Still are.
I was going to say, was. I
But yeah,
Mitch.
Mitch.
I have several. I can't find them right now.
Well, as long as Orion didn't get at them.
See, the worst thing is I think Penny did.
Oh, that's worse.
That's worse because Orion wouldn't like. I could heal some of that stuff. Piss is worse,
especially in synthetic hair. There's no way you're getting that out.
Exactly. So
anyway,
I have no idea where they are.
Well, I mean, you could always dye their hair with ammonia-based hair dye, and then it would basically just be the same smell. Anyway, Mitch, they turned into super woke shit. I did see a review about the TV show from Alex Myers. I think it was Alex Myers. He's usually the guy who I watch for weird shit that I'm never gonna watch.
He hasn't done one yet, as far as I know.
For the Monster High TV show, I'm pretty sure he did.
The movie. He did a review. So there's a computer animated.
It's a movie?
Yeah, the one you're talking about, the live action, that was a movie.
Well, either way, it's shite.
Yes, it is. It is absolutely shitty. Like, so here's the problem. Here's my biggest issue. So Claudine was like the black, quote unquote, coded character. Claudine was a fucking badass. Okay, Claudine spoke like a Chicano from the streets of New York. She was very family loyal. She was very talented. She didn't worry about romance. She didn't care about having a boyfriend. What she cared about was looking fresh, her fashion designs, her friends, and her family. Okay? And she was always the one to defend people. She's very athletic. She was very talented, very confident, and didn't take any shit. Okay? The Claudine in the new version is
opposite. Complete opposite.
Complete opposite. She's from a single family home. She just wants to fit in with humans, but she can't because she's half wolf. And she's constantly trying to reinvent herself. Everything about her now, everything about her identity is the fact that she's half black, half, I want to say Puerto Rican. Like, they made their ethnicities a really big deal now.
Because, you know, you can only ever be your skin color.
Right. So every character, so Deuce Gorgon now, he has lesbian moms and he's coded as a twink. Frankie Stein is now a they, them. And Cleo and her are a couple.
Cleo!
Like,
drawing a cute froggy right now. Moon, you traitor.
Here's what I will tell you guys. Here's what they did with all of Monster High. They said, let's take all of these characters who were based on interesting monsters. Let's create this really cool dynamic of a story and create like deep backgrounds about these characters. They took them all. They washed them with pastels. Okay. So a lot of them were hard, strong colors in the original. They took that. They washed all the characters with pastels. And they said, let's take all these really in-depth and cool background stories and let's just trade it with LGBTQIA+.
They easily could have just added that as a side detail because, you know, it's not your entire identity, kids.
It's literally all like, they did this Mother's Day special. They do a lot of stop. I will say whoever they have that does their stop motion for their dolls is very good at what they do. And they had Deuce do a little special. And all he's talking about is his mom's, not mom.
Well, I mean, you've realized the person doing the stop motion likely isn't the person who's writing the script.
It doesn't. I know that. I understand that part. I'm like, whoever is talented. I just like that's the worst part. It's really well done, but like people are hating. Mm-hmm.
What's sad is that they attack the person who actually makes it, as in the stop, whatever. It's not the writers.
It's so ridiculous, bro. It's so ridiculous. Like
Asian mom Draculaura. These names
that's
are
right.
awful.
Supposedly, Draculaura has an Asian. Like Draculaura's fat. I don't know why Draculaura is fat.
Wait. Is Draculaura a vampire?
Yes.
And she's fat.
She's got like they made her. She's not fat like me, but
like chubby.
They made her thickums. Like even her
thickums?
doll is like.
You know what? I'm just gonna Google it, and have to clear my internet history again.
Welcome back, husband.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Exactly. So look at the original.
Yeah, I can see the original, and then they've got the thick. What the fuck? What the hell? Okay. I mean, it's not as bad as I was imagining.
Okay. Where's the box?
But
Yeah, I wrote.
You know what? Whatever. Body positive. That looks lovely, Star. I don't know if lovely is the word I'd use.
Yay.
They got rid of the accents.
What, babe? Oh, make me a caramel and donut shop. 10-ounce caramel strong donut shop on the 2nd. Yes. Both strong, please, babe. On top of
Maddie, put some arsenic and cyanide in there while you're at it. Adds a bit of spice.
that, suck my tit. Anyways.
Which one?
And listen, go for the left one. She's sensitive.
No, but which left one? You've got multiple.
Fuck your ass. and so on top of that, guys, Laguna Blue was like one of my
What are
favorite
these names?
Laguna was it's a kiddie names, but Laguna was like from Australia. She was from the Great Barrier Reef.
Crikey! Look at
They
the
were
size
like,
of that
that's not good enough. We now need to make her Latina. Half the cast is now Latina.
But accents are fun. Think of the meme. Oh no, Starman reduced to Starbucks barista. We don't mention the dreaded SB here, Black Cat. I thought you knew better.
Yeah, I thought you knew better.
And yeah, Esteban, I am ashamed of my internet history when I get recommended Bratz things and I don't brat.
So, Bratz and Monster High are not even from the same.
They're basically the same thing.
They're not. They're
basically.
Bratz is like so vapid. There's no.
Oh, you know what I mean though. If I look up one, I'm gonna get the other, and then the next thing you know, it's Barbie.
Sorry, mommy needs her shoulder back.
You're not Australian, Choco. How do you know?
You really could.
I really could be.
You can look at your handsome face.
Think of the mermaids.
Look at how handsome he is.
Isn't he just a gentleman?
All right, gonna get down, bud. Thank you, because
Yeah.
my shoulder.
A
What's
black
going
cat,
on?
black cat. It's a black cat, black cat.
But yeah, so
Brats are Monster High, but in middle school. Yeah,
they are not.
they basically are.
They're really not. They're not even.
Old man Zaro. Zaro? Is Zaro a Zarho?
I just hate so much of it because there was so many cool things. Like you get one or two good like jokes.
Oh my guy. It's pretty much the Bratz version of, you know, that movie that doesn't exist in Passing Say. Hey, I still get recommended leftist channels because I'm gay guy with dyed hair. That's a you problem though. You can solve that by clearing your history.
And when Frankie was trying to be nice.
And your cash.
I remember. Right. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Tiger Shark.
Frankie was trying to be nice to humans.
So because the monsters didn't like humans and humans didn't know monsters existed. And so Frankie was like,
I don't like humans either, and I'm not a monster.
I mean, that's... Of
Shut
course
up.
you're not.
Bitch.
Of course you're not, babe. And we love you.
Edgy brats. Yeah, they're brats. No matter how much she protests, they're brats.
Are they for hair stuff or gay stuff?
I mean, same thing.
Tiger Shark.
As long as it's not furry stuff, then you're fine. I found a video of a dude that got out of homophobia. Wanna see?
I don't trust this.
I don't trust this either. Put it in the Discord, Black Cat, and I'll decide. Put it in the general chat because why not? Why not? Means I don't have to go looking.
Black Cats will send some weird shit.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Monster High live action movie was god awful.
So horrible.
Oh yeah, horrible. I didn't watch it because I wouldn't watch it. Oh, my pizza's here.
Can't be that gourmet if it's delivery.
Is it weird that I'm just watching him walk up to my front door from my front room?
Everyone does that.
Okay, goodbye.
Let's see. You know she's froze. No. I'm still here. Being follically challenged, I don't get much in the way of hair ads. 15 years, same set of clippers. Right. It did freeze, but it didn't freeze. I was sitting still. See, right now, it looks like I'm frozen. I'm drawing right now. You're going to realize I'm drawing something small, so it's very precise movements. You found the other one. Oh, God. Let's see. Is the heavenly bright paper in the white ink? It's not, I swear. China's gonna dip out of this vid in like 14 seconds in, right? Is that what you're going to make me watch? I don't know what she's gonna make us watch. How many genders are there? Oh, God. Is that how the video starts? Black Cats, what are you doing to everybody?
Watch your arm.
Okay. Oh, they got the big bottles back! Yay! I was upset for a while.
They fucked up.
Oh, you gotta tell me. What happened, Choco?
I asked for extra spinach. They put less spinach.
But it's gourmet! This is quality pizza!
Yeah, it's still a good pizza. I'm just annoyed.
Use extra spinach.
Baby, I might need more creamer. Hold on.
Maybe I might need more creamer. Me.
She's so mad right
Hey, if
now.
spinach was cooked, it probably was more spinach.
No, they didn't. It's disappointing. There's literally, I have half of pizza to myself. There's one piece of spinach on it.
Okay, so like
One.
3 bags.
I'm still
I
sad.
gave you a leaf.
I'm so sad.
Now, class, this is what happens when after you request that someone helps you not want to have something, and you stubbornly go, fuck you, you didn't make me not want it enough, I'm gonna get it. And I tell you, you're gonna learn. So now be disappointed.
I mean, it's still pretty damn good.
Are you sure you haven't taken a bite yet?
I have, and it's pretty damn good.
She's a liar.
I've taken a bite, and it was all right, apart from the spinach.
So it was only all right. That's not gourmet. If I take
Look in your Discord pictures, ho.
if I take a bite of pizza and I go, it's all right.
You want just one? Or did you want 2? I can't remember.
There should never be a time where I go, it's all right. That gourmet pizza is all right.
It's pretty damn good.
Where'd you put it? I don't see nothing in food. Oh, there. It's... Girl, Girl, what is that Little Caesars looking shit you got on your plate?
Literally. Wait, what? Little Caesars? I don't have Little Caesars. No, it's nice. Also, I didn't order a big pizza. There's only one of me.
I'm gonna post. This is just some of the meat that I got last night, guys.
Some of the meat that I got last night, Damn, that looks good though.
No, it's fucking amazing, bro. Like it was amazing, dude. That bloody piece in the middle was their signature meat they make. I don't give a shit what my boss said. That shit was fire. So good. Karma, exactly, Aaron. Karma.
It's good pizza. I don't care what you say. Although the Verdi is better. The Verdi is the vegetarian one, but I wanted some meat too.
What?
They have a pizza called Green, but in a different language, and it's a vegetable-litarian one. But I didn't want the vegetable-litarian pizza. I wanted some meatsies on my pizzies. And also, I didn't get the meat lovers one. I just got the chicken one, which is sad because I thought I clicked the meatsies one, but that's fine.
Again, children. This is called karma.
I accept my karma. It still tastes pretty good. Oh, fuck, I've got garlic dip. Yeah, boy. Garlic. Huh?
Nothing.
What did you say?
I said nothing.
You said something.
You guys didn't hear anything, did you?
I fucking heard it. Tell me what you said.
Truly good pizza doesn't need dip. You get
I will link to Discord. One moment, please. Of course, Choco would be the one to mess up. Granny Gothics is contagious. Of course she is. Although I have had a very trying day, and I was debating between the two, so I obviously just removed the wrong one because I'm a retard.
Excuse me, but Choco Hooligan, that is very insensitive language.
Why?
And because it's insensitive to people.
That's retarded.
Good thing I didn't sip the coffee when you said it. I just got like $258 worth of coffee for $100. Go you, babe. One of my favorite snacks. I love this shit, guys.
The pizza is good. It's not the best looking pizza, but it tastes pretty damn fine.
The cope is strong in this one.
And I got me some San Pellegrino.
Oh, now you're just trying to be fancy.
Yes. Do you want to know what flavor it is, you hoi polloi?
San Pellegrino is gross.
Blood orange flavor.
I have had that one. It's not the worst.
It's nice.
I just don't like mineral water. I don't like mineral water. I don't like sparkling water. It's not about that life.
Be careful not to say anything could offend. Too many people getting bad. I mean, if you think that this hasn't been banned or demonetized after talking about abortion in detail, you are mistaken. You see, I bring it to the level that Starsan has brought it to, and that is, where's the bar? We can't find it.
There is no bar. We stopped having bars a long time ago. No alcohol and bossing, say.
I'm sorry, what? No alcohol? Why not?
Too many bar fights. One too many snuggles with the struggle. Got a lot of kids without daddies out there as a result.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I am very hard to offend, but I offend people very easily. I don't care. Pellegrino or Perrier, which is your favorite? I've never had Perrier, so I can't answer that.
Perrier, I've never had. I've never had that. Pellegrino, everyone loves it.
I do enjoy some San Pellegrino. It complements my pizza very well.
Only good water complements pizza. So it does not get rid of the flavors that a carbonated drink would.
You found the soda White Claw?
White Claw is an American.
No. I know what it is. I've never had it, but I know what it is. There's a soda version?
I mean, technically, White Claw is a soda.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
I mean, yeah, it's an alcoholic soda, but it's still a soda. White Claw is gross. Like, again, I'm just not about them seltzers.
How'd we get from pizza to booze? Because pizza and booze go great together. As long as the booze is beer. Ooh, you know what'd be really good with this?
What?
Ginger beer.
I just like root beer.
I've never had root beer. I don't want to. Ginger beer, I can guarantee you, is superior. Specifically the Krabby's ginger beer. Oh, it's so good.
Wait, the what?
Krabby's. You know, like crabs, like the little pubic lice.
I know. I
But,
that just makes it sound even less appealing as a drink.
well, that's
Would you
fine.
like
I
the
want it all to
pubic lice
myself.
brand of beer?
I want it all to myself. It's
You
a
know
Scottish
what?
beer. It explains everything.
You can keep all that pubic lice for yourself, my love. Crab beer. Listen, there's a beer for everything. It doesn't mean it's good. But I think most beer is disgusting, so.
No. It's not crab beer. It's Krabby's. That's the name of it. It's an alcoholic ginger beer. I have to specify that it's an alcoholic ginger beer because I went into the off license and I asked for ginger beer and they gave me fucking ginger ale, which is non-alcoholic. That's not what I asked. Hi, Christian.
Christian!
Star sign, the animal prophet.
What did the moon say? Root beer made by the Amish is... Root beer by the Amish is so good. I plan on the next time I go to Rhode Island, I'm going to stop in Pennsylvania where the Amish are. I'm going to buy some Amish shit. I'm going to get some cakes, some root beer.
They never Amish the spot.
Get out.
I can't. You love me too much, darling.
Get beer mixed with milk.
Get
I'm
out.
sorry. Did you want me to gag? Because that's how you make me gag. The only appropriate beer is beer battered.
My right ear is slightly clogged and I thought y'all said crap beer. I mean, crap beer has a time and a place. That time and place is not right now.
Not right now.
Also, Black Cat, beer with milk is disgusting. You disgust me. That should never exist. You should never do that. The fact that you have done that disgusts me.
I'm pretty sure she does that just to get a reaction out of us.
That's like me eating pineapple pizza in front of my Italian friends just to get a reaction.
I mean, pineapple pizza is good though.
I mean, it is. I don't usually have it because it's not my preference. But watching them get really annoyed at me when I specifically order it gives me life.
Okay,
And an appetite.
again, remind them they literally have a pizza that has hot dogs and french fries on it.
Yeah, but that sounds good.
It's disgusting. And Christian, I promise. Wait, you got to send me where your address is, though.
Christian, you should know that once you send her address, she'll never forget it, and she'll hunt you down like a dog and make you a mod.
Christian would love to be a mod for me. Christian loves me.
Run, Christian. Run.
He's my wee little babu. Right, Christian? Tell her how much you love me.
Pineapple on pizza is disgusting. Natanya, you're wrong. Pineapple pizza is not disgusting. I wouldn't say it's the best, but it is tolerable. It is good.
Nothing will beat the day that Starman accidentally got pineapple on pizza.
Why does he hate pineapple pizza?
He hates pineapple, plain and simple, but here's what happened, guys. So Matt and I ordered pizza. It was like when we first moved in the apartments. And we would sometimes get ourselves a treat because we were working constantly and we get tired. So we went and we got 3 pizzas from Domino's, and we had got, I forgot it was supposed to be onions, that much I know. Because we would often order our own toppings. And I remember looking at it, and I was so tired, I was like, those onions look a little odd. And he took a bite. And he's as he's chewing, he's looking at me, and he's making this, like, you ever see a baby the first time they eat a lemon?
No, I'd make a point to avoid children.
Shut up. You know you've seen the videos. And so he took a bite and he looks at me and he goes, babe, I think the onions have turned. And I said, what? He goes,
Maddie.
on the pizza, the onions don't taste right. And I took a bite. I'm like, that's because they're pineapples, bro. He starts gagging. He's all up. He was so upset.
What he doesn't realize is that Starson had planned it all along.
If I had been the one ordering it, he would have, because it would have been another thing he would have known. But we even looked on the ticket. It was supposed to be onions.
Nice.
No, because see, I can't sneak that stuff. Matt knows that I try to sneak foods. Because there was one time. Because see, Matt has eaten shrimp and seafood multiple times. And he claims he can't eat any seafood at all. But I know for a fact, for the first at least 10 years we were together, whenever we get egg rolls, we never actually paid attention that most egg rolls had shrimp in them.
Oh.
When I would order them, right? I would just order a bunch of egg rolls. And then one day I bit into, from the same plate he had grabbed his egg roll, and I saw shrimp in it. I said nothing. I kept eating. And for an additional 2 years, we ate those egg rolls with no problem. He ate them every time and didn't know. Okay? Mm-hmm. He eats pesto all the time. Pesto made by professionals. Pesto requires anchovies. And not just a little, but a lot.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Most pesto, it's pesto, and there's another one. There's a couple Italian ones. That's usually where the salt content comes from, is the anchovy.
Pesto is for pest hose.
She can't help herself.
I forget.
And so that's why when my husband says he doesn't like stuff, I know that it's not from a place of trying it. It's from a place of he has decided he never wants to try it because he has made it sound gross in his mind.
Pesto's so good.
I know. He loves it. He loves pesto.
Your husband needs help. Professional.
I know. We're trying. And this is how I know. So I made, back when he first started dating me, my mom and I were out in the kitchen, and I was making fried eggplant. And so this is when Matt stopped trusting me to put food in his mouth. I walked in, and I said, baby, take a bite. And he bit into it, and he's trying to understand what he's eating. He's like, what is that? And I said, it's fried eggplant. This man went from chewing to almost throwing up. Oh, it's disgusting. I'm like, motherfucker, 2 seconds ago you were enjoying it. I was not. You so fucking were. You're such a liar.
I have to say, even I don't believe Maddie.
When it comes to food, he's very stubborn.
It's like when I was younger, I used to hate fish. I still kind of do, but not to the same extent. Like I can tolerate fish. Still hate smoked fish because it's
Smoked
just
fish is very acquired. You have to really like, especially because the smoke makes such oil. You have to
yeah.
really
I also hate smoked salmon, and everyone in my family loves it. Anyway, my sister told me that I think it was some wrap or something. We used to like go shopping with our mom, and she would get us lunch in the shopping center.
Yeah.
And my sister told me that the sandwich I got literally every single time we went because I loved it
Yeah.
contained fish.
That's
It turned me off it. I couldn't
what
eat it
Philip
anymore.
just told me. Okay, so
And then I found out years later that she was a lying liar that lies.
lying liar that lies. So Philip did that to me with everything, but it was with like gross stuff, so like bodily fluids and gross things, and he'd say it was all in the food, which that's what a lot of my
Oh.
food like aversions come from.
Which is fair enough.
Right, because I like I said earlier, I have a very vivid imagination, so I can just tell myself something is bad. But the problem is, once I've developed that habit of thinking it's disgusting, it's really hard to go back to it. Now, hold on. You were shouting to me, Matt. What is it? Matthew, at Bonefish Grill, that pesto that you were in love with was filled with anchovies. I went in the back and asked. The pesto that you buy whenever we have macaroni has anchovies in it. The fucking lies. I've checked the label, kids.
Kids, if I were you, I would believe neglectful mother star son because the one thing she knows is food.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. You think I wouldn't? You think I wouldn't? He tries. He tries. And that's why, like I said. Now, do I always push him? No. But I told him. I was like, you have no idea what you're missing out on. And a lot of the times, the things that he likes, like, he won't have seaweed. For no other reason than it has the word sea in it. He's like, the means it'll taste just like fish.
No, it
Fuck
tastes.
it will.
Oh, Maddie. Maddie needs help.
I know.
Nutritional help. You need a professional nutritionist, therapist, dude thing.
Matt is very stubborn on his foods. He only likes what he likes. And see, I get that to an extent because I'm pretty stubborn on my food. I like what I like.
Yeah, but you have IBS, and that doesn't even stop you half the time.
It is true.
It really should.
Just because I use a little bit of condensed cream. I really was a fool about that one, but I wanted cream in my coffee.
I mean, there's other creams.
I had to listen, you nasty Yanko. Do not make me throw up on stream. I swear to God, I will package it and I will send it.
You don't lack some bodily fluids?
Chaco,
Yes.
if you love me at all, and
I
if you
don't.
value our friendship even a little,
We're not.
I can't stand it. Salmon, tuna, yellowtail, shark. I've never had shark.
I've never had shark.
That's a lie. No, I've had shark jerky, which is really not. I feel like whenever you have a jerky of a meat, at that point you're literally having it just to say, oh yeah, I've eaten kangaroo, or oh yeah, I've eaten shark. You didn't actually taste the meat of that animal. You just had a dried, salted, smoked version of it.
Nasty Sponge, I hate that I saw that coming. Was that a pun, man?
I swear to God, the two of you!
I know you had a dark side.
No, I don't think she meant that one at all, but damn it!
No, neither do I. I saw an opportunity and I take it.
God almighty.
Now, one thing I regret is, do you guys have Lidl or Aldi over there? I can never remember.
We have both.
Okay, you have both. I regret because every month or so they have like different countries that are like their theme or flavor for that month or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was last year
Lidl to that because Aldi will just feature like mostly German stuff.
Yeah.
All the time.
They had kangaroo steaks, and I regret not getting any so much.
You're a fool.
I know.
Oh my god, I am actually
so
genuinely
much.
judging you right now.
So much. So sad.
Do you know who sells great big salmon steaks though?
Who?
Aldi's. Like
Oh, that is actually very true.
Giant ass pieces of salmon. You go to Aldi's, you're not going like, when you go to Walmart, guys, and you're getting a piece of salmon and it's a thin one. No. When I go to Aldi's, you're getting manwich sizes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I was in Aldi, where I am, because I'm better than you. They had full salmon.
Yeah, you can get that at mine too, but I can't. Matt doesn't eat it, so getting a whole salmon.
Are you kidding me?
I told you he doesn't eat fish.
Oh, there's something wrong with your husband. Salmon is the least offensive fish.
Matt doesn't eat so much, guys. You don't understand.
I am so sorry.
Like, I do believe, honestly, if I could get rid of the fish smell, I could get him to eat fish. But the problem is, he can smell the fish. And if he knows it's fish, even if there is no smell, his brain smells fish. This is the problem. So this is the bad part about having anxiety, people.
Rachel,
when you get anxiety, your brain is stronger than most parts of your body. It can create things. Starman does not like pumpkin.
Oh, he has some sense. He's not a basic bitch like you.
Fuck your ass.
Where would you like me?
Give him salmon burgers. He doesn't eat bacon, Raven.
What? He doesn't eat bacon.
He don't like bacon, Raven. See, I can't. You guys don't understand the struggle. This man likes macaroni and cake.
What? Together?
No, not together.
Okay.
Who knew Matthew was picky? Matthew was incredibly picky.
Yeah, I mean, Matthew's always given off the picky vibes.
He don't drink coffee. He barely drinks tea. He doesn't drink most juices. He doesn't like muffins. He only likes cupcakes. He doesn't like bagels. He doesn't eat croissants.
A muffin is a fucking bigger cupcake.
He doesn't eat any of those things. You guys don't understand. Matt is incredibly picky. He is even judgmental of baked goods. What? Huh? They are literally almost identical. No, I'm not. That's like
the size. It's the size, Maddie. That's the only difference.
And the muffin is a little stiffer than a cupcake. That is it. So are muffins. That's a fucking lie. I make my muffins moist. Damn it. Shut up. I swear to God, Choco Hooligan.
Wasn't gonna
Eat
say
your
anything.
fucking Little Caesars and shut up.
Oh, I finished that a while ago.
God almighty.
I eat quite quickly.
The ladies must be thrilled. Anyways.
I walked into that. I'll accept that. I accept my prison cell. I walked into that. Moist.
Fight, kiss. He don't eat cornbread.
I don't even know
He
what
doesn't eat
cornbread is.
asparagus. He doesn't eat Brussels sprouts. He doesn't eat squash. He doesn't eat zucchini. He doesn't eat eggplant.
Broccoli?
He eats broccoli, green
That's
beans,
something.
corn.
Peas?
He doesn't eat Wait, babe, do you eat peas? So he'll eat it, but he doesn't like it.
Oh, baby.
Here's it's easier to say what he does eat. Green beans.
How does this man survive?
He doesn't like the mash. He won't eat mashed potatoes.
Oh, you know what this reminds me of? And I'm gonna quote this movie again. In Atlantis, the Disney movie?
Yes.
And it's the old cook guy, and he's like, I've got your 4 basic food groups.
Great.
And lard.
And lard. Yes.
That's
Matt will eat tomato sauce. He will eat ramen sometimes. He'll eat chicken wings sometimes. He'll eat chicken, and the only fried chicken he'll eat is mine.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's probably a healthier option for him.
Right. or my chicken cutlets. So pretty much it's steak,
Nice.
burgers,
Nice.
hot weenies,
Mm-hmm.
macaroni and tomato sauce. Pretty much
Together.
everything my mother would cook, my husband would eat, except if, like, I'm trying to think. He eats almost everything my dad makes.
Is it a taste thing or a texture thing?
Yes.
There you go, Janet. Damn it.
It's everything. It's because if you ask him, honey, come here, they have questions about you.
Is anyone else hearing an echo or is it just me?
It might be from, I'm not hearing it. I don't know if they are.
I think it's from you.
How could it be from me? The echo didn't exist beforehand.
The limit does not exist. It's fine. I'll deal with it. No one else is
He
complaining
loves
about it.
cookies. He won't eat cheesecake.
Do you want to eat cookies or cheesecake?
He loves cookies. He won't eat cheesecake.
Okay. I know he doesn't
eat
like chocolate.
dishes. He
I know
doesn't,
he doesn't
like.
like chocolate. In the fucking.
He likes strawberries. Won't eat raspberries.
That's fine.
The fruits that he does eat are grapes.
Mango?
No, wait, no, babe. Do you like mango? Come here. Why? Orion, come here, bud. Now you don't.
He thought he could get out of the
He
conversation.
always does. He knows I can summon almost every animal in this household.
Almost. Oh, well, I suppose
Yeah.
cats are different.
Some of the cats won't come, but all I gotta do is say the right word and they all come running anyway.
I mean, at least he likes fruit.
Yes, he does like fruit, but he won't. Okay, they want to know what is it about foods that, because they are all deeply, they all thought I was the picky eater. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. Matt's got me beat. And they're like, okay, what? And so then they were like, make him salmon burgers, but use bacon grease. I'm like, he doesn't like bacon. They're like,
Correct.
oh,
The way it's cured, I don't like.
right. He doesn't like, he'll eat ham, but not bacon. But he prefers pork over ham. But he'll eat the shit out of it.
How does it work?
Always cured.
Yeah, because pork is technically uncured. There is no
Oh.
neither of us eat papaya. It's too much. It's too they want to know why you don't like chocolate or cheesecake.
Chocolate, because honestly,
He's a monster. It's a trust issue. He's glaring at me right now.
Come on,
Cheesecake,
Maddie.
not cheesecake.
Spit it out.
cheesecake.
Tell
is-
me why you don't like it. Tell me
When's
why.
the last time you had cheesecake? You've not had cheesecake once in the entire 17 years we've been together. You've not had cheesecake.
Also, was it baked cheesecake or normal cheesecake?
Yeah, was it one of those, like, listen, Cheryl, if you're listening, I say this with love. If it's one of those box Jello shits that your mom made, then it makes sense.
I just like regular cake.
But you didn't answer my question. When have you had cheesecake? Oh!
Why is she laughing?
Because she knows the answer is you haven't had it. You don't even know what it tastes like.
Regular cake is superior.
Okay, but have you had cheesecake? Answer the question.
When was the last time you had cheesecake, Maddie?
Matt,
Answer
what-
truthfully.
and this is why when Matt doesn't want to answer a question, he deflects.
I talk
Dave,
about regular cake.
when did you have cheesecake last? Tell me.
I'm talking about regular cake.
Okay, I'm talking about cheesecake.
Well, you can talk about cheesecake when you want to talk about regular.
Okay, we know you like regular cake. Answer my question. When is the last time you had cheesecake?
I can't recall, but I'm not gonna have it because
Okay, but why won't you eat it? Is it the texture or the taste?
I prefer the regular cake.
Because when Matt has decided he doesn't want to eat something, it doesn't matter how you logic him. He will not eat it.
And I looked at Bonefish Grill's recipe for pesto, no anchovies.
You're a fucking liar because I asked them.
I looked it up. There's no anchovies.
The fact this
That's
turned
a lot.
into a Maddie interrogation.
So, all right, Matt. If you had to list out the way you eat things, okay, what would you say your eating choices are? Like, the list of what you eat is shorter than the list of what you
Okay,
don't.
wait. Better question. You have a day, and on this day, you can eat anything you want
Oh, I already know.
from breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This includes 2 snacks of your choice.
Go ahead,
would
Matt.
you eat?
I just they can hear you because I already know.
What
I'm
would you
not.
eat?
I want you to answer. Come over here and tell me.
Starsan, stop talking and let the man speak.
Egg!
You would have steak for 3 meals a day.
You would eat meat.
Are you kidding? It's expensive. Of course I'd use that opportunity.
And no, what she's saying is, babe, we're talking. There's no calories.
Okay, they have to be 3 different meals.
Chick-fil-A steak.
Okay.
The calories
Chick-fil-A
don't
steak
matter
and what?
anyways, 'cause they're the Lord's calories.
They're the Lord's calories. It's true. So
Chick-fil-A steak and what's your dessert?
yeah,
Cake.
yellow cake.
Cake.
What kind of cake? There's multiple flavors.
No. Cake. You said the calories don't matter, so any cake. Like
No, I said
all cake.
flavors matter.
Oh,
You need to
any
know
cake?
what flavor. What's your go-to flavor cake?
She want Matt. You know your favorite flavor. Just tell her.
Golden, yellow, butter. Pick.
He just
A
named the
plain
same thing 3
fucking
times.
cake.
He likes yellow butter cake. The richer butter, the better, with the sugariest frosting you can find.
A plain fucking cake.
I told you.
You need help, bruv.
Cake
Well,
is better.
Okay, wait. Okay, those are the meals. What would be your 2 snacks?
Hold on. Cake is better than chocolate, by the way. So let's just get that out of the way.
Motherfucker.
do you hear that? Like that seething threat in this. Is he
Is
not?
he 90? Yes.
All right, babe. What are your 2 snacks? See, because I thought you would pick something different for the food.
Cake.
Cake is not a snack, it's a dessert.
No, the dessert was
No, cake is a snack.
No, you
No,
got
it's not.
snack.
It is absolutely a snack.
These are my rules, it's my question.
Hold
Cake.
on a second. Cake is absolutely a snack.
No, it's not.
If you cut off a small piece of cake,
No.
size,
But we're talking.
I
we're
never
talking,
said that you could cut off a slice.
Yeah,
The
we're
whole
saying
cake is
that
your
you never
dessert.
said-
I want
you
2
never said I
snacks.
couldn't.
Yeah, you did.
Just like with the meals, how you had to have 3 different things and then a dessert that was different. So you already had 3 different things.
Red velvet cake.
Oh my God, no, it's a cake.
No, you
No.
can't have a cake.
You can't have another cake.
You've had a cake. You can't have another cake. You have to pick 2 different things, and they can't
He'll
be anything
eat
you've mentioned
chocolate cake,
before.
Moon. He doesn't love it, but he does love red velvet cake. That was our wedding cake.
Maddie.
And if he's gonna pick something on it,
Cupcake.
Matthew Joseph, it cannot be a cake in any form.
Hey, it's not the same.
It can't. It has cake in a name. It's the same fucking batter. It's just smaller.
And I can't have
Does
a
it-
pancake because
Hey.
there's cake in the name.
It's not the-
Yeah, exactly. You can't have pancakes.
you can't have pancakes. I hate you so much. Snack.
Fine. We'll call them sweetened small mini muffins.
So wait, it wouldn't be Doritos?
Well,
A mini muffin.
I'm
So
going
you
with
do.
calories here.
After 40 says it can't contain sugar.
Oh, that's not a snack.
What?
Yeah, it is. You can have nuts. They don't contain sugar.
Fine. It
He
won't-
doesn't eat nuts.
Fine. It won't have sugar. It'll have monk
I'm
fruit.
sorry, you don't eat
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
The only nut he will eat is peanuts.
It'll be monk.
He doesn't eat fruit jam either. He only eats peanuts.
Okay. For the no sugar rule, it excludes fruit and
Okay,
vegetables.
wait. I'll use monk fruit.
You don't like monk
It's a
fruit.
sweetener, not sugar. We'll use that.
See, he will split hairs till he gets his own answer, guys. As you understand.
Okay, what's your other snack?
Okay, so cake is one of them. What's your other snack, Matt?
No, cake is not one of them. The monk fruit is one, and he doesn't like it, so he gets to stick
No,
with
I
it.
said, well, use monk fruit 4.
I don't-
Matt, what's the other snack?
You can't have a cupcake because it has cake.
I said sweetened mini muffins.
That's a cake. No.
That is no, it's not. It
A
does
mini
not-
muffin is a cupcake with extra
It
steps.
does not have.
A mini muffin is a cake with extra
It does
steps.
not have cake in the name.
All right, Matthew, focus. What would be your other snack? And it.
Probably chips in that case.
Oh yeah, because I fed you the answer earlier.
Oh,
See, I thought
How
because
have you lived to the ripe age of 85?
Hey, there are people who smoke cigars, drink alcohol, drink bacon grease, and live
You
to 100.
don't
you
have
keep
any variety.
Those are people that live to 100 doing that.
the only reason
You're
he has variety is because I force him to.
I can't.
Mind you, his favorite meals are curry. When I make chicken curry, when I make lasagna, when I make my macaroni with tomato sauce, and when I make my chicken cutlets. He didn't list a single one of those things.
Hey, I got.
Yeah, but that's because he's smart. Because your cooking's always burnt.
I got to put Chick-fil-A on the list though. Chick-fil-A is like.
He doesn't
I mean,
like nuts because he's not gay. Damn it, Esteban.
He likes peanuts though. He doesn't like big nuts.
Right. Cheesecake doesn't exist. It is all cheese pie. The ridiculousness of this argument. Listen, when I tell you guys, you think it's ridiculous until you're trying to pick a place to eat. And your husband only picks the same 3 kinds of meals each time, and you're trying to go
Wait.
right.
Maddie, do you like Greek food?
Not really.
You've eaten yours,
why
though.
am I not?
Not really much. It's a lot of it is the sauce that they use, like the.
He'll eat more cheeses than almost any other, like any kind of.
Wait. So wait. You don't like tzatziki?
Tzatziki? No, he doesn't like tzatziki sauce.
Okay, I can
Yeah.
understand that. But if that wasn't in there, you'd like Greek food.
I mean, it's just bread and meat and vegetables. He likes cabbage. For some reason, he loves cabbage.
Oh yeah, cabbage.
I mean, cabbage.
He does not like brie.
as long as it's made right. There are times when it's made.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Okay, Star Son, shut up. I'm talking. Maddie, do you like Swede?
What?
Swede.
Babe, you're going to have to explain that one.
Oh, give me a second. What's the Americanism for Swede? Fucking idiots. Fucking Swede is.
He's over here grumbling because we don't know her UK version of a word.
It's okay. We got rid of you.
What the fuck is that word?
Spell it out.
Rutabaga?
Rutabaga.
Whatever.
not
It's stupid.
Not really. Not,
Baby, you've had it in salads.
yeah, but it's like it's really hidden. Like it's real. The flavor is really hidden.
I
Okay,
would
what
say
about sweet
on
potato?
arugula, if I'm
Sweet
right.
potato.
He doesn't like sweet potatoes.
Bruh.
I don't like sweet potatoes either, though, because I don't like sweet.
Dude.
I barely like potatoes.
What's
That's a
wrong?
lie.
There's only a couple ways they can be made where I'll actually enjoy it.
Bro, you will down french fries, potato chips.
Those are different.
Those are all
It
potatoes!
doesn't matter. They're made differently.
You were such a liar.
And they
Oh,
taste.
well, actually, that kind of makes sense.
See?
So, I will give you my chocolate fact because it is the only one in which I can rate it to. People associate different flavors with different shapes of food. So, you know, Cadbury's buttons.
Hey, look, I put this
Stars.
in salad.
If I'm not a huge fan of it, it can be hidden. The flavor can be hidden.
So, Chad, I'll just talk to you considering that they're having their own marital spot. So, basically, buttons and normal Cadbury's dairy milk taste differently despite the fact that they're the same chocolate because of the angles. So, the buttons are nice and smooth, so we see that as a sweeter flavor. But with the dairy milk, because they've got harsher lines, we see it as not as sweet.
She's right. Because
Despite the
way
fact they're the same
compounds are actually
fucking
structured.
chocolate.
A lot of chocolate tastes the same to me.
I know, because you don't like chocolate, babe.
And chocolate is the one thing that I know well, and there's something
That's
so
like people that
wrong
sit there and
with
say
you.
they can taste different
See,
coffees.
that's because you think differently about it when
No,
you look at it because you like it so much.
Her palate is different on that one.
My palate is refined. I'm a lady of culture.
But now
can
with you,
understand-
Matt-
I can understand you meant to say unrefined and you just messed up. It's understandable.
Now, I will say this. Out of everything that Matt is picky about, he loves almost every pickle I put in front of him.
There are some pickles I don't like. That.
Obviously, but I said almost every. I didn't say every. I said
But
almost.
does he like plain cucumber?
Yeah.
Nice.
In a salad.
Not as a whole. If you slice it,
Well, no, you don't have it on its own. That's weird. Just
I
taste
love
it
having it
weird.
on its own. I will literally skin a cucumber and eat it as is.
yes, you will.
I'm sorry, did you just say skin?
Yeah.
Why do you skin a cucumber? You just eat it.
Well,
Peel it if you would prefer.
You don't peel a cucumber, you just eat it.
it's trust me, I love it without the skin because it gets stuck in your teeth and it's uncomfortable.
It
No.
doesn't get stuck in your teeth.
Yes, it does get stuck in your
It
teeth.
doesn't get stuck in your teeth. There's
Blimey, I'm telling you, it does. Anyways,
You sent me a chocolate what, docu?
and here's I hate pickles, so that's what works out great. I despise pickles, and he'll eat cheese except for brie. So the only cheeses he won't eat, and honestly, if it's melted, he'll still eat it.
So you could melt brie.
Pretty much, yeah. So
Nice.
that's the only thing where I will honestly say I've not seen Matt turn down a single cheese.
Cheese.
Especially if it's melted onto something, he'll eat it either way. And for the most part, pickles. And that's it. And what?
I'm sending you a picture. You gotta see it.
What?
Where are you putting the pictures in the Discord?
No, he's fitting it to my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
And though I will say, so he never ate, babe, that blueberry lemon thing that you fell in love with.
Oh, those.
The cookie. What is the cookie called? What is the cookie
I forget the brand, but it was...
No, not the brand. The type of cookie. The type of cookie. It's biscotti. He doesn't eat biscotti, and then he just on a whim, mind you, he doesn't like blueberry flavored things. He doesn't like lemon flavored things. He does chocolate flavored.
Wait. You like cake. You don't like lemon cake. You don't like chocolate cake. You like red velvet cake. You like the plain ass fucking cake. You don't like muffins, but you like cupcakes.
Wait,
what is wrong with you?
Here's the hilarious thing. This is what I'm trying to say. Listen, he doesn't like white chocolate. He barely likes blueberry.
Yeah, but that's because it's not real chocolate. That's fine.
Let me get there. He doesn't eat biscotti. He went and bought blueberry lemon white chocolate biscotti, and he fucked up that bag. He ate it so much I got a crumb. How is this man still alive? Don't look at a pee.
Hey,
when I tell you guys, feeding him, that's why when everyone saw that I like made 60,000 of the same macaroni, that is why I know what to do with my where's the little girl?
In the back.
Oh my god, is that her ass?
Yes.
Guys, look at that. It's the kittens. Here's the thing. That's not the legs of the black and white one. That's the legs of the striped girl. They're all just so cute. I'll put it up in the Discord later. Oh my god.
After 40, send me that chocolate documentary again because I forgot it existed and I didn't watch it and I want to watch it because I love chocolate.
I had to show you that because I saw them and they were just cuddle puddle.
Looking precious.
Cuddle puddle.
You're in a cuddle puddle.
Hold on, guys. If you're in my Discord, I'm putting it up right now. Starman just sent me this and it's fucking adorable.
When eternity later.
So adorable. Babe, take my coffee cup, please.
No, I'm not going to.
Please and thank you.
You gotta do it yourself.
I mean, that's adorable.
And, but yeah, so when I tell you guys, you don't understand how frustrating it is feeding this man.
Not very frustrating.
I do now.
Exceedingly frustrating. Because the thing is, if I'm not offering him sugar, this is why when I tell you guys, I don't understand how I'm the fat one in this relationship. I don't understand it.
Yeah, but men are always skinnier. They can eat more. Oh, I remember I saw that after 40. I did watch that.
What?
The chocolate documentary by Anne Reardon. I love Anne Reardon. She's so good.
I like Anne. Sometimes
How to cook that?
she's a little dishonest sometimes, though.
I mean, I don't watch her religiously. I just watch some of her videos that catch my eye.
Yeah, well, I'll watch them, and sometimes like she's being a little dishonest with the review or with debunking. Like you can I don't know. It's weird. I'll be like, why isn't she doing this? It doesn't make any sense. Or she's taking liberties to make it more gross rather than trying to do what would be simply like. I don't know. There's something she does, and I'm like, Anne, you're just being a little extra right now. Like you being.
I mean, it could just be the way that she makes stuff. You are different cultures. You have different brains.
Australian, and you know.
She also cooks better than you. Oh, you hear that, folks? That's the silence of outrage. Where are the nip nops?
There. I need you to stop what you're doing. Stand up, and I want you to twist just your upper body. 90 degrees. Reach back between your ass cheeks and reach up there. That's where they are.
How did you know that I was in that position?
I was
in my house, if I cook it, they eat it, or they have to find their own shit. Yeah, it's the same in my house. Well, although I'm not a great cook, I'm an okay cook.
That's the
Mostly
problem
because
with
I hate
guys.
cooking.
He will go find what he wants, and usually that involves destroying his heart. Sir,
Bruv, you subsist on fucking nothing.
Sir, shall we go over the argument you and I had merely at 11 o'clock this morning?
What did he have? A spoonful of sugar?
It helps the medicine go down.
I hate the two of you. We are talking about Starman's snacking habits.
Well, he just said he has cake and chips. And by chips, he means crisps, because
No, I
chips
mean
are
chips.
different.
I mean chips.
No, crisps.
No. I mean chips.
No, I know, but I'm saying you're wrong.
No, I'm saying you're wrong, though.
But I'm not, though.
But you are.
But I'm not.
You see, chips.
I'm sorry, as the man who doesn't like chocolate cake, cheesecake, and so many other foods that I can't be arsed to mention, you have no say in this.
But you see, what I do like, I can pronounce.
What?
Because it's called Swede here, not fucking rutabaga.
I'm sorry, rutabaga sounds so much better.
No, it
I
doesn't.
think I'm being a Swedish person if I say Swede.
You gotta admit, chocolate.
Well, I mean, you might as well be.
Sweet.
Swede? You know, you just like a little bit of Swede.
I want to know why they would literally name their own country after a root.
I'm sure the country came before
Know
the
what I
root.
mean? Like, yeah, that's gonna be the one that everyone thinks of us, the Swede. This little
What's
bulb stuck in the dirt.
But it
The
sounds
root?
much more refined if you say rutabaga.
We have some mashed rutabaga with a creme anglaise.
Now try saying that with Swede.
We have a mashed Swede. We got them from World War II. They were a veteran. We used that.
Do you want to know why it's called Swede? It's because it's a Swedish turnip.
Well, why do you call it Swede then?
Why don't we just call it Swedish
Because it's
rutabaga?
Easier than saying Swedish rutabaga or Swedish turnip. It's shorter, sweeter, nicer.
It sure is sweeter.
All right. It is now 3:20, and I need to potty.
It's not
and I need to
420
pick
yet.
up this love fest.
It's not 420.
Oh, I said 3:20. Anyway,
Cake is not a snack. No, it's not, Raven, but rather than stay here for another hour arguing about the logistics of how it's not a snack, we're just going to let it slide.
so I want you all to understand that that's a normal conversation with Starman. Once he feels he's right, he feels he's right. So now you all know why I do most of the talking. Anyways.
I think I preferred him when he was shy and quiet.
He never was. He just hides it so well.
He needs to go back in the closet with his little nuts.
Either way, guys, thank you for joining me today. Thank you. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for coming on down. Remember, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, I'm going to be live on Big T Bariatric. I'm going to have the link somewhere in my community tab at some point today.
That poor man.
And he invited me,
That
bitch.
poor man.
I hate you.
Doesn't know what he's getting into.
Anyways, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for being here in the stream with me. Remember to tell the people that are important to you that you love them and to be safe. So, Chaco,
Don't you dare.
all the rest of you, I love you. Be safe.
Have a naughty day.
Have a wonderful day.